Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Anybody new to the stream? I am Aire Astor, finding it her BBC Vtuber. I am one half of the Vtubers you will see on this channel. Hi, Feather Bells, hi, not so sneaky. How are you guys doing? You guys having a good day? Thank you so much for that. That's very much appreciated. How's your week been going, by the way? Everybody having a good week so far? So far, I've been having a fairly okay week for myself. Unlike my brother, I don't have to worry about a spider. But I also told them that I'm not going to be in his core anytime soon as well. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the new set that's coming up. Yeah, Pokemon Pocket has a new set that's coming up, and we have some leaks. Yay! I haven't looked at them either. Evening, I have to Calgasca for pipe system. Honey. Well, how's it going, Dark Eye? Do you having a good day? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good week. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at some new cards. And some of the new cards look very interesting. I still haven't read them entirely yet, because I kind of wanted to give my first impressions on the stream. I have the window open right now, but I'm trying so hard not to look at it. It's right there. It's right there. I just can't. I just don't want to read any of it. But yeah, I am super tired. Today was a little bit exhausting, but the rest of the week was actually pretty good. I just think it's so funny, every single day, today, especially today, my brother was telling me, why are there so many people crashing? And I'm like, what? And he's like, there are always accidents every single day. Every single day I'm on the car, there's always somebody crashing. I'm like, man, I don't know what to say about that. I don't necessarily need to use the freeway all that often. I usually just take the main streets. So I haven't really been seeing that many car crashes. I've been seeing some really crazy people on the streets. Not in cars, but they're just the other day I was going to work, and I saw somebody just walking across the street. It wasn't even at a crosswalk or one of the street lights. He was just someone in the middle, the way they just stepped into the street. They just walked very casually in the middle of moving traffic. And it wasn't, since this is the main streets, they weren't going freeway levels of speed, but they were going around 30 to 40 miles. And this person he was on his phone, and he's just very casually just walks into the middle of the street, and he's just walking. He looks up, looks side to side, and then he takes a little while to take the next step, and then he just keeps doing that. It's so weird. Not that long and already starting yapping. Do you have a problem with me yapping? I love yapping. I love to yap. Listen, this is the reason why I have to yap to you guys. I have to yap because my brother won't listen to me yap. Do you know why? Do you know why I have to yap to you guys? It's because every single day I have to listen to my brother yap. I said, every single day he always comes back, and then he's like, oh my goodness, do you know what happened to me? And I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me. I have pent up yapping that I have to do, and everybody's subjected to it. The final yap bender. It's Thursday. People rush before Friday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really deal with too many people. I just see crazy people on the street. Hi, Mizu, how's it going? Yap as much as you want. I love to yap, indeed, and everybody has to be subjected to my yapping. Like that's how we do things around here. Where was I? I don't remember. I think I was talking about like some crazy person like crossing the street. It's so weird how so many people just walk across the street like with no care whatsoever. There was actually one time me and my brother, we were like in his car and we were driving down this one street that we usually don't go through all that often. And there was like some dude who was pushing like a cart. He was pushing a cart full of stuff. You know how like some homeless people usually push like a cart full of stuff, usually like clothes, boxes, whatever. This person, he just pushed a cart into the street. And here's the thing that was like really baffling about it. It was moving traffic. This area, people did not care. They did not care how fast they were going. They were going like 40 to 50 miles an hour. Like that's really fast for like the main street. The main streets, usually they're like between 35 to like 40 something like miles an hour. But the people around here, they would literally go like around 40 to 50, 55, somewhere around there. And this person, he just walked right across the street. And the thing that really befuddled me and my brother, we were like watching him. You know how far he was from like the crosswalk? He was probably like around, how far was he around? I think it was like around, like probably 8 to 10 feet away from the crosswalks. 8 to 10 feet. He was not very far away. All he had to do was walk to the street light and then he just crossed the road. But no, he didn't do that. He just walked right into the middle of high traffic, forcing people to suddenly stop. They were like, you can actually hear the tire like shrieks. Like you just hear all of that. People automatically stopping. This person just walking across the street. And it was insane. It was like, you know how Jesus like walks on water? This person just walked through like just street traffic. That's his superpower. Like all cars stop immediately upon crossing his path. That's how it was. It was so funny. Like my brother was like, oh my God, we just met Black Jesus. Wait, did I forget to mention it was a black person? So yeah, I don't understand what crosses people's minds to just do that. Like it's almost like it, well, it's not exactly like it, but like it makes me think of the people that like dance when they're like walking down the street. They have like their headphones. They're like, you know, the iPad, like the old iPod commercials. Like that's how they were dancing. Like they had the iPods on and they were like doing some flips, doing some like dancing with their legs and everything. And this person was just doing that as he was walking like across, like down the street, like across the crosswalk. He would just be dancing. And I'm like, I can't imagine myself doing that. I always thought people were always so, they were always so bold when they did that. Like, chatters, have you ever, like, had, like, that urge? Even when you had, like, headphones on and you were listening to music, did you ever have that urge to, like dance while you're listening to the music in public? Because, honestly, like, I would be too embarrassed to do that. They're called Walkman. No, I am not old. I am not an unk. No, they were just either they were on their phone listening to like headphones, or they were like listening to some MP3 player. No, I don't understand how people have like that mentality. Okay, chat. Do you guys know how we live in the desert, right? I've seen so many men walking up and down the streets in the middle of July, and they were shirtless, and I'm always like, isn't that really bad for your skin? They're basically cooking their skin while they're walking up and down the street. And honestly, I've seen some women do that too around here. Although I would say that it's like the really bad part of the town. Like everybody's just walking up and down like shirtless, and they always have like the really tan skin. I would sing a bit, not gonna lie. No, I am bad at dancing while I walk. I am on a mission. I think most people are kind of like that when they're walking from one to one like destination. Like when they're walking to a destination, they're always like set on arriving at the destination more than they're actually like enjoying the ride or the journey to it, you know? And yet they're like, I've seen some people like shirtless, and it's in the middle of summer, and it's like people are being cooked alive. And I'm like, how do you do that? It's always kind of crazy. I was about to throw a joke about the shirtless. Oh no, not a joke from Dark Eyed. I never understood that. It's befuddling, and it's even crazier because of skin cancer. Although I wonder if they even care about that. Well, if they don't have sunscreen on them, then they're more cooked. Yeah, probably. From what my mom told me, my mom usually tells me that these people are like drug addicts or something, so they probably don't even notice it. I have no idea how accurate that is for like the majority of people, but I usually see a lot of people doing that. And it's always cringier when like the person that does it is like really overweight, so you just see all the skin just flopping everywhere. Like normally I usually see the people with that are shirtless more they're usually kind of skinny at the very least. But yeah, when you see the morbidly obese people, it's really cringy. Don't worry, Ida, they are getting a farmer's tan. If they are African American, we grow a few shades darker under the sun. Jesus. Leathery skin. No, it's always so weird seeing leathery skin. You know, that reminds me. There was actually this one woman that I knew that lived in like this little section. I can't even really call it like a living space because it was literally just a box. It was like a little closet, I suppose you could say. It was like a closet, and for whatever reason, she lived in this closet. She lived in this closet, and apparently she was paying some sort of rent. I don't know how she was making money. I don't want to know how she was making money. And every so often she would be passing by like my mom's like little like the consignment lot my mom used to work at. Like she sold cars and stuff, and every so often me and my brother would always visit her. I think we've told you about this. And this woman like lived in this little closet like behind the consignment lot, and every single day she would have a new wig. She was bald, by the way. Or she was bald, and she had a wig every single day. And oh my goodness, like every single time she passed by, she had the weirdest odor. I can't really describe it. It wasn't like, if anybody has ever been to like seen like one of those dumpsters, usually you can like smell like dumpster smell. It wasn't like that, but it really irked the nose for it to be like that. G.I. Jane? No, it's even worse. It's even worse. I don't know what she did, but she would like every so often she would pass by and she would be twitching. She would be like, and she would just be like that while she's walking, and she would scream at nobody. She was screaming at nobody. She's just walking to herself, and she's like very, very quietly, like. my goodness, this person's on crack, isn't she? And my mom's like, yeah, usually like the people like in the back area, they're usually on some sort of like drug or something. And I'm like, how do people live like this? I'm the opposite of somewhat pale European person I am. Did she wander out of Florida? I have no idea. I can't tell you what the backstory of this person is. The most I can tell you is that she was usually shirtless. She sometimes had a wig and sometimes she didn't. And when she didn't, she was bald. And yeah, like every so often she would just say random things. It was bizarre. Luckily, I never really had to communicate with her all that often. My mom had to every so often, but luckily I didn't. It's a wonder how people exist nowadays. It's well, not even nowadays. I think it's like this was a few years ago when I last saw her, and luckily I never had to see her ever again. Absolutely following how these people exist. Like it makes me very thankful that I never had to exist. I never had to live in such an existence. Like just imagining like having to be in those shoes just really scares me, to be honest, because usually like I would always see like some really creepy guys like in the area where my mom used to work at that kind of time at night. She was always safe, by the way. She had there's a lot of people there that were like sane, as sane as you could possibly be, and they usually kept those people in check. And not only that, but like my mom also always carried a gun with her, at least during those times. She either carried a gun or like a taser. Yeah. So she was perfectly safe, and I always felt safe when I was around her. Like she would always like show it to me like back at home. And she's like, oh yeah, it's just this, that, blah, blah, blah. I forget where she got it from, to be honest. Like I can't, like she told me that she got it from somewhere, but I don't remember where she got it from. And I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, I kind of assumed that, but I have no idea. I don't know the backstory of this person. Like, I don't know if she was born there or she came from somewhere else. I don't know. Like, all I knew is that my mom used to call her white trash. Which was weird because she didn't look white at all. She was tan. Like she was tan. That's why I didn't understand. Like that, I don't know her backstory. It's so wild. Like because every so often she would like show up and she would be speaking some sort of language. Like I say language because I didn't understand a single thing she said. It wasn't English and it wasn't Spanish. It didn't sound Japanese. I don't know what she was talking. They could call me that instead. Oh my god. So yeah. Anyways, like just remembering her just made me think of like all the sorts of people that I used to see like in my neighborhood every so often. Like Durganese is what she's speaking. I have no idea. Anyways, it just made me think of a lot about like the random people that I used to see when I was growing up. Like for example, like there was actually a strip club nearby our house. Like there was actually a strip club nearby our house. It was I never went there, obviously. My brothers never went there. You know what? I think my older brother, he went to Las Vegas. Yeah. That was for his wedding, his bachelor party. Do you think you'll try Pokemon TCG live on the stream? Probably not. such a cool, mysterious person, huh? Hi, Subaru. How are you doing? You having a good day? What a charming neighborhood you lived in. It was always interesting, to say the least. And here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. A lot of the people that lived in this neighborhood were actually very nice. Like I remember this one time I walked by that strip club, and this was one time I had to walk over to my mom's like workplace, and I had to pass by the strip club. And there was this one time while I was walking by, like a man was approaching me, and one of the strippers actually like shouted at the man. I don't know what she said exactly because she spoke really quickly. And like all I knew is that she was very angrily like spoke to the person. And then the guy just kept walking past me. I'm like, and then she's like, I got you, girlfriend. I'm like, thanks. Like, thank you very much. I had no idea what was going on. So yeah, even some of the strippers were very nice. Don't tell me an HR block, liquor store, and a pharmacy was not on the same block. The H&R block was actually like very close, but it wasn't in the same neighborhood. Liquor store, I actually don't know. I don't know about liquor stores because I've never actually bothered looking for any. Maybe there was one. I have no idea. I never checked. And a pharmacy? Yeah, there was a pharmacy. Let's see, been doing good as always. Hope you're doing good too. I am doing okay. I'm just yapping because somebody has to listen to my yapping, and I'm subjecting chat to it. Indeed, just to show that you can't judge a book from its cover. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, like it was just very funny how some of these might be living in the. You know what's really funny? We didn't actually know that we lived in the ghetto until like years later, when our family's like, yeah, it kind of sucked living in the ghetto. And I'm like, we live in the ghetto? And my family's like, of course we live in the ghetto. How did you not notice? I'm like, I don't know. Everybody's always been so nice. Like, everybody's usually so nice. Like people kind of looked out for each other every so often. There was never any like crimes going on. It's just really dumb people here and there. So yeah, even though it was like very sketchy location, it wasn't all that bad. Like me and my brother, and we would always like run around like the neighborhood, just playing games, and we never felt unsafe. My favorite part of my hometown is the complex that was called Little Vietnam. Like our neighborhood was like here's the funny thing about like our neighborhood. Our neighborhood was super diverse. Like we had like white people. Like apparently we had the white trash white people. Like regular white people. We had the Mexicans. We had Cubans, we had black people, we had Japanese people, we had Vietnamese people, we had I think some Middle Eastern people, because there was some girls that went to my school that had like they had like the scarf over their heads, like they covered their faces. So yeah, we had those people as well, and everybody just lived. Nobody was like really crazy as far as I remember. There was just some stupid people here and there, but like nobody was crazy. Like our neighborhood had a little bit of everybody. Like my friends, my brother's friend was Guatemalan, and then one of my friends is black. My other sister's friend was black, and then I also had I also had an Asian friend, although I never actually asked what flavor of Asian she was. It was named after the war. Also, the scarf is called a hijab, something like that. A hijab, a scarf covering their facial features, can also use skull. You know what? I don't think that's what it was. Like they have like the scarf on their heads, but they weren't covering their faces. Yeah, I misremembered. No, they didn't cover their faces. They just wore it over their heads. It might be the same thing, but they weren't covering their faces. Like those were just the kind of people that just showed up. Turban? You know what? That's probably what it was. Turban. Hi, Knight. How you doing? You having a good day? I forgot Cake existed on my phone. I forget that Cake exists on my phone too. How's it going? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. We're just yapping right now. I'm just yapping before we go into like the Pokemon leaks. Like just like I'm very curious to see what new cards are gonna be released for Pokemon Pocket. But yeah, I'm mostly just reminiscing about like how odd my neighborhood was. You want to yap something random? I am yapping something random, indeed. Like I was talking about how like for how odd my neighborhood it was growing up. A lot of people were very nice. Like I told chat how there was like a strip club near where we lived, and we and the strippers were surprisingly nice. Like one actually helped me out, I suppose. Like some stranger was approaching me and she like yelled at him too, and then she's like I got you, girlfriend. I'm like, thanks. Like I didn't want to be rude, and she like I don't know anything about this person. Apparently she knew him, or she got a bad vibe from him. I have no idea. I just said thank you. So yeah, it was just I didn't like. Here's a funny thing. This is the funny thing. I didn't actually know that she was a stripper. Like I didn't know the place I was passing by was a strip club at all. Until like a little later, where I told my mom about the story, and she's like, "Oh, you're talking about the strippers over there?" I'm like, "Oh, wait, that's a strip club?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's a strip club over there." I'm like, "Oh, you know what? It probably explains a lot about how she was dressed." I never knew it because a lot of girls dress like her. Let's see. Already seen the leaks. There's some cards that are interesting to get. I'm eager to like see what some of the leaks are. Speaking of strip club, I heard about a strip club with a midget stripper. Oh my god. I'm confused on why people get shocked on me being engaged at a young age, like I was engaged when I was 15. No, I'm not super surprised. Like back when I was younger, there was people getting engaged all the time. Like a lot of I think this just goes to show that this is like my school was fairly ghetto, is because a lot of girls like in my high school were getting pregnant. And so a lot of, like, surprisingly enough, this was a time when a lot of men just were actually kind of okay. Like this was still like during the time where traditional marriages were happening, where if a man got a girl pregnant, they usually took responsibility. So like some of those people are still like together to this day. Although I don't think they really like each other, I still think they're still together. Now, why do people get shocked about me being engaged? I don't know. I can't really tell you that. Like, if you say how old you are, well, you know what? I think this is a product of like the current culture at the moment, because of like feminism and like toxic masculinity, like quote unquote toxic masculinity. Like a lot of people are like super anti-marriage at the moment. Like a lot of people really don't want like women to like get married at a young age. They're like, oh, you're just throwing your life away. Oh, you're just gonna be a mother, and it's like, what about, you gotta think about yourself and all that stuff. And it's like, what if your girlfriend just wants to be a mother? What if she just loves you? Like, is that so wrong? I don't understand. I'm 18, 2 months away from 19. Okay. Like, I don't really understand, like, why people are so freaked out about that. It's weird. Like, you marry who you want to marry. And if you guys are of a young age, then it's whatever. Just, the only thing is that you, like, my brother usually says this to, like, everybody. Just make sure you can tolerate each other before you marry each other. They're like, that's pretty much it. If you guys can already do that, then I think you'll be fine. Like, that's all that I think really matters. Pro marriage doesn't mean that instant pregnant. Like, that's what a lot of people think. Like, that's like, it's like, people don't really understand what marriage really means nowadays. That's not how it works. No, it's like, it's not how it works. People don't understand. People like tell me that you don't know anything without telling me you don't know anything. Like most feminism, they usually say, oh, you're just gonna indenture yourself to like a man. Like that's such a dark and bleak way of seeing things. Like, what if she just loves you? Like, what if she just loves her partner? Is that so weird? Like, just get married to whoever you want. Like, just make sure you can tolerate each other. That's all that really matters. It's multi-layer problem with the whole bachelor thing. Sure, it stems from community, but mainly the cause of this is either the other gender finding better reasons or gay up said reason. There's so many layers here. Yes, don't love opposite gender. That's a new rule in life. It's weird. People, like, it's weird because it's so contradictory. It's so contradictory. It's hilarious. People say, oh, don't do this, but oh, you need to do this. You need a man who's a man, but you don't want a man who's a man. Huh? And then, like, even the funny thing is that even the lesbians look for women that are basically men. And then even like the masculine women hate women. Like, I've seen so many women, they're like, oh, I'm a lesbian and I'm a very masculine lesbian, but like, some of these bitches are annoying. Like, they always make me want, like, do things, like, for them. Like, they always make me do things for them. And then I never get anything in return. Is this what it's like being a man? It's like most men will always be like, welcome to manhood. Then what kind of man do you want? Like, they don't know, and they don't, like, they know what they want, but they're, like, indoctrinated into believing the opposite. So yeah, it's extremely twisted. It's so confusing. It's just people just need to live their lives. They need to stop listening to other people. Like you just need to stop listening to, like, the opinions of lonely, alone women that don't have anything going for themselves at the moment. Yeah. Oh, where were we? Wait, trying to think. What other things were there to talk about? Oh, you know what's interesting? My sister. I came back home and I found my sisters were in the living room, and they were like chatting about something. I'm like, hi, why is everybody here? Boy, why is everybody here? And my sister greeted me, and my mom greeted me, and I just sat down. I'm like, what's going on in here? Like at first, the first thing I thought was intervention. Like, oh no, what have I done recently that makes people want to like intervene in what I'm doing? Do they know about the gambling addiction? I don't have a gambling addiction. Fortunately for me, they just said we're thinking about going on a vacation to Universal amusement park. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. And they're like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, no, I mean, that sounds like fun. I hope you have fun. And they're like, oh, but don't you want to come with us? I'm like, I don't have the money, nor do I really want to go. Like, I don't really want to go. I also enjoys the streams. Yeah. Like I enjoy. I'm like, if I go on vacation, I have to like take a break from streaming, because usually like it'll be like during the weekend, and I'm like, but I like my streams. We're going through like Phoenix Wright. And not only that, but like I just like I got into a really good position in my job, and I'm like, I don't really want to leave at the moment. Like I don't want to leave at the moment. Why? Even Tomboy can't resist a charm of female fatale. Tight budget, yeah, that too. Like I'm also on a budget, and I'm like, I can't leave. Also, who's going to take care of the dogs? Who's going to take care of the house? Like like that's a concerning thing. Like me and my brother, we usually handle that kind of thing. It's also really easy to not go outside. But yeah, I like the thought of, honestly, here's the thing. Like the thought of like walking through an amusement park sounds exhausting. Like, especially for a place as large as the Universal like amusement park. Like, yeah, it has Nintendo Land, but like it's so exhausting. Like I hear the amusement park is massive, and then there's like just entering costs so much money. Like eating all that stuff. I'm like, I would literally have to like pack like a hiking backpack in order to just exist there. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't have that much money. I don't want to spend that much money there either. How much is the entry fee? From what I hear, it's very expensive. Maybe, I have no idea though. I don't know. But like, usually like anything with like amusement park usually has a lot of expenses, and I just don't want to deal with it. Let's see, I got the next best thing to gambling addiction, being committed to gacha games. I have that too. Lex will take care of Athena. Who's Athena? The fun part of the is not the park, but the time with family. Yeah, that's true. But like, I don't want to take care of the kids. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't really like amusement park rides to begin with. Like, they make me nervous. Like, there's probably like a lot of amusement park rides that are really fast paced. I don't like roller coasters in the slightest. So it's like, what? I don't even know what there is. I don't even know if I'm going to be riding. And guess what? If my brother-in-law is going to be riding the rides, somebody's going to have to look after the kids. And I'm like, I'm going to have to look after the kids, aren't I? Like, if anything, it'll be like, I'm just a babysitter. And my sisters and my brother-in-law were like trying to convince me to go. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. That sounds terrible. And it's so funny because like shortly after like we had like the little discussion, my brother shows up. He's like, my brother-in-law greets him. He's like, how's it going, Lex? And he's like, it's fine. It's like, we're thinking of going to Universal amusement park for like the summer. Like, you want to in? And my brother immediately was like, oh my god, that sounds terrible. Oh my god. Oh, like, there you go. It's like my brother-in-law was like threw up his arms. He's like, you too? Like, you two said the exact same thing. I gotta go change my phone. Alrighty then. Thank you so much for dropping by, Knight. Very much appreciate it. Artemis misremembered. Oh, okay. Let's see. True, but you can just go on a picnic and still get the same family values. That I usually do that anyways. Either they show up and they hang out, or we go to one of their little party things and we hang out. Yeah. Either I'll pass out in bed from exhaustion or come back. Alrighty then. Hope you have a great nap. I usually do those kind of things with my family anyways. So I'm like, why do I have to go to some place super expensive? Like, I remember like a few years ago, my family went to Disneyland, and I was like, I was at home like taking care of like the animals, and they went to the amusement park, and they like when they came back, they told me that they spent well over like $2,000 like on the whole trip. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't go. Like, I'm glad I didn't go because I don't have that kind of money to throw around. At least they had fun, I suppose. We just offered to go to the zoo with them. We have been to the zoo. We went to the zoo like a few years back. Like, it's how long has it been? I don't remember. I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe? Question mark? Something like that. It was like 2 years ago. But we have been to the zoo. We went to like the safari one where there's like zebras, bulls, well, I don't think there were bulls, I think there was something else. What else was there? There was like some other deer, antelope, and well, I don't think there were deer, I think there were antelopes. And giraffes. I actually got to touch the giraffe. It was so fun. Like it ate like the leaf out of my hand. It was so nice. Giraffe. Yeah, the giraffe. For USH, it's as low as $109. Or buy a day, get another day free in regular entry, unless it's AAA, AARP, and for Orlando it's a bit more expensive. $109 is already very expensive for me. Any alligators? Did we see any alligators? I don't think this place had any alligators. I don't remember seeing one. But we did see the lions and tigers. And there was a rhino. What else was there? There was monkeys. We saw birds, prairie dogs, hedgehog. We actually saw the hedgehog. He was a big hedgehog, by the way. Very huge spikes. Oh yeah, we saw the snakes. Like big snake. My brother scared me. My brother scared me while we were in the snake, like the little like building where the snakes are. Like, my brother scared me because he's like, oh my god, what is that? And I'm like, what? And it's like, oh, nothing. I thought that was a snake. I'm like, jeez. There you go, an exhibit. That's the one. Yeah, because I was like, okay, so the context was that we were looking into one of the chambers. We were looking into one of the exhibits, and we were like trying to find a snake. And I'm like, where's the snake? It's like, is there one in here? And they're like, my mom was like, I don't think there's one in here. And then my brother was like, oh my god, what is that? I'm like, what? He's like, oh, never mind. It's just a fake snake. And it was like a little like statue of a snake. Like, it actually made me jump a little bit when I turned and looked at it. And then my brother was like, never mind. I'm like, oh my god. I think it is the red thing on your head. No, it's not on my head. Like my brother tried to get me with that when we were like going through like the spider pits, and I immediately like punched him in his arm. I'm like, shut up. Like, don't you dare do that again. Like, I'm not falling for it. Ooh, We did see what kind of birds were there? Pheasants. We saw pheasants as well. Like the little guys were running all around. They were like dee, 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 dee. He was so cute. I love seeing the little pheasants like running. Well, you know what? I don't think they were pheasants. I think they were quails. Yeah. They were either pheasants or quails. I don't remember. At least I didn't actually pick up a real snake and place it on you. I am so glad that they didn't do that. I'm so glad. Oh, I do remember seeing wolves. Yeah, we saw wolves. Like it was hard to see them, but because like the wolves were in like one of those they were in one of those locations where the habitat was really large, and we were like very far away from that, and like we were able to see them like up on their little mountain just watching us. Reminds me of the elementary school custodians when I was a kid. Snuck some rubber cockroaches into their janitor chair. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's so cruel. What else did we see out there? I'm trying to remember. Monkeys. We saw the monkeys. I think we saw like a spider monkey, I think. And it was just walking around, just it was climbing on the cage. It was it was like, as soon as like I tried reaching for it, and my mom like took my hand away, and like the monkey got freaked out and just left away. And she's like, "Don't do that, otherwise it would like grab you or something." I'm like, "Okay." Like I don't think that it would have been that bad, but apparently just like my mom was telling me that it would have been really brutal if it did get its hands on me. Woman jump scare. Did you see anyone go at the wolf exhibit habitat? No, no, we didn't, because we went during the day, and during the day, like all the animals were like probably like suffering from the heat. Well, remember we live in the desert, so during the day hours, I think it was like the middle of July that we went. So it was especially hot, so none of the animals felt like moving. Petting zoo? Was there a petting zoo? Well, I suppose the little safari that they had was kind of like a petting zoo, because we got to pet the giraffe, and then we also got to pet some of the zebras. Well, not the zebra. What was the animal that we pet? I don't remember, but we pet one of the other animals that were roaming around. Like we were like in a car, and we were just driving around, and like it would just pass by us, like just very casually. They weren't aggressive. They weren't curious. They were just passing by us. Like I suppose that's like the kind of mood that like domesticated creatures kind of felt. Zebras like to move it. Yeah, they like to move it. That's pretty much. You know what? We actually went to like another zoo like a little while ago. That one did have alligators, but pretty much everything else was the same. The only difference was the settings and what is it called? How everything was organized. Like they had like a really large exhibit. The zoo was much larger than most. And one of the things that my brother really enjoyed was like we went because of my sister, my older sister actually. My older sister had like a company thing where the company paid for them to like visit the zoo. And they said, "Oh yeah, you can bring whoever you want. You can bring your whole family if you want." And that's what my sister did. She like my brother-in-law almost took it too far, because his family is like, his extended family is huge. So like my sister brought me, my brother, my mom, our sister has her husband, her children, My other sister didn't show up. I think she was busy, or she just didn't want to go. And then I think my brother-in-law brought in like one of his family members as well. Hi Sherry, how's it going? I just realized you're a different person. How's it going? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. We're just yapping before we look into the new pulsing aura like pack leaks. But yeah, how are you doing? You having a good day? Just chatting about like some of our times at like the zoo. And the zoo was really fun. Like this zoo in particular had like a feature that like during the nighttime, they had like all sorts of lights all over the place. It was Sherry's birthday Tuesday. Was it your birthday on Tuesday? I'm a bit traumatized with zoo. 1/3 of the trip of the zoo when I was a kid, that one time was when my family came to the corner of an animal cage. They were popping like crazy. What the heck? I'll be honest, I was a little scared of the zoo as well. Like way back when I was a little bourbon. And it was because my father actually like exacerbated the experience. So what happened was that we actually went, like, there was this one exhibit where it was like how do you call it? It was like a little harbor kind of thing. You know how like there's like that ship mooring like area, like the dock? It was kind of like that, except it was like a patio style. And it was like underneath it, there was just water. And in the water, there was alligators. Like a lot of alligators indeed. And how did my dad like traumatize me? He picked me up. He picked me up and then he held me out in the water. He's like, look, alligators, and the alligator literally was staring at me. I'm like, no, get me out of here. And I was to the point of crying. I'm like, ah! I was like kind of shaking, and like luckily my dad was really strong and he had a very firm grip on me, but like it was so scary. And I remember very vaguely that I heard the snapping of an alligator's jaw. Like I don't know how close it was. My eyes were basically closed at that point, and I'm like, get me out of here. Like, and I started freaking out, and my mom finally told my dad to just bring me back. And then I just grabbed onto my mom's leg, and I refused to let go. So yeah, after that, I was really traumatized, and I just did not let go of my mom after that. I was also scared of my dad for a while. Let's see, popping like crazy, the elephant was shotgunning like it was no wait, what does shotgunning mean? Don't worry, alligators are cute creatures, they're like dogs. But like you keep saying that, but I don't believe that. They pulled the Lion King move on you. Like it was so brutal. I'm like, no. But yeah, after that, I never went to that alligator pit ever again. But you know what's funny? Now that I remember it, there was another time that we went to the zoo, but this was for a school trip. Basically, nothing really changed between like that time and like the school trip. But like the main notable thing that I remember of that time was that me and my brother, we were just walking into like the zoo. We were just walking into the zoo, and then one of our friends was walking right in front of us, and he was like super excited. He's like, yay, I want to see the zoo. I want to see the animals, blah, blah, blah. He was like super excited. And then after we got like, there was like a bridge to get into like the main area. And while we were walking through the bridge, like like our friend like turned around and he was like basically like super hyper. He was like super excited for the zoo, and he was like saying something to the teacher, and the teacher was like warning him, and like she's like oh, don't get too far away from us, okay? Like everybody needs to stick together. And the kid was like brushing it off and just saying whatever. It was at that point where something fell on him, like splattering very heavily on his shoulder with bird poop. Like it was like a really large bird, like bird dropping, and it just splattered all over his shirt. And everybody saw it, and like the guy was like, ah, like what the heck? Oh. And everybody started making fun of him. It was honestly really funny. Like nobody really expected it. It just happened. Why did you do that to the poor kid? That wasn't me. I was walking behind him. I can't, like nobody can do a trick shot like that. Dad was banned from doing upbeats. Yeah, he was banned indeed. All right. Wow. Actually, oh my goodness, it's already been an hour. All right. Are you guys ready to take a look at the cards? Like we should cards a look. All right. Let me adjust some things real fast. Do. Bum. And bum. Yeah. Look, we have chatters right there. I switched you guys around. Not yet. You also heard of SF6 season leaks? SF6? What's SF6? Oh yeah, I don't think I know. I don't think I know the acronym. I'm like trying to think. What is SF? Street Fighter. Oh, Street Fighter. No, I didn't even know there was a. Wait, are you talking about a game or are you talking about a TV series? The theme is Coliseum, if I'm wrong. I heard about a movie that's coming out. I don't really follow fighting games all that much. Like the most I know about Street Fighter was that there was like a Twitter post talking about Street Fighter, and like it had like a very attractive character and people were flipping out over it. That was either Street Fighter or Dead or Alive. I don't remember which one. It was a hot foot lady from Korea. Oh my god. Yeah, that would automatically like infuriate people. But yeah, I don't actually know too much about Street Fighter. Like I was never really into Street Fighter in the slightest. Like my older brother was all about it though. Like him and my cousins like to play like fighting games like all the time. They played Street Fighter. They played what was that other game? Marvel vs. Capcom. Like they spent a lot of time on that game. And then what other game? I think my brother Glex played Dead or Alive a lot. Well, and then that's basically how I knew about this one scene from Dead or Alive, where it's like this one girl who's like in schoolgirl dressed, and like there was like an old man on a bus, and like the bus kind of like made a sudden stop and like throwing the man off his balance, and then he just like flew right into the girl and like grabbed her breasts. Like, I remember that, and then the girl got so pissed, she like did an ultimate kick and kicked him right out of the bus. There's like 4 or 5 Street Fighter movies. There's also some fan-made short series, which, not gonna lie, almost feels like an official release. Interesting. Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur. I knew about Soul Calibur. Like my cousins really liked playing that. And every once in a while when we visited their house, we would always play it. And oh my goodness, like some of the women in Soul Calibur were extremely hot. Killer Instinct. I don't remember Killer Instinct all that well. The only thing I remember of Killer Instinct was that there was a werewolf. That's pretty much it. Like I can't remember anything else about Killer Instinct. Tekken. I'm like trying to remember Tekken. I know about Mortal Kombat. I never really played the game though. I saw it every so often. I did buying Soul Calibur 6 in XL. No, like I'm still not very good at like fighting games, so I'm not like even with the really hot women, I'm not gonna buy something that I just have zero interest in like playing. Like if anybody else buys it, by all means, go for it. Like I can admire the game simply from watching other people and the art. The art is always good, especially if art is always good. I was gonna say especially for that game. I'm like, no, it's like whenever someone really enjoys something, like they will put their heart and soul into their art. Tekken, think bald head with side mohawks, old dude or Jin. That sounds familiar. Mohawk guy. It sounds familiar, but I can't really put my finger on it. No, I can't remember very well. Jin. What was that one game that was like a really old one? I think it was King of Fighters, was it? I remember that. How about Skullgirls? I've heard of Skullgirls. I never played it. I've heard of it. I heard that it was really good for like the fan base, and then they started doing a lot of heavy censorship on Skullgirls, and then the fan base completely evaporated afterwards. Guilty Gear. Oh, Mizu. I know about Guilty Gear because of Mizu. Mizu actually played Guilty Gear in on his streams, so we were able to watch some of it. Also gonna mention Grand Blue Fantasy. I've heard a lot about Grand Blue Fantasy. I never actually got around to trying it out, even though I know, isn't that one like free to play? Like isn't Grand Blue Fantasy free to play, and isn't it like a gacha game or something? It is something like that, wasn't it? Like that's all I really remember of like I actually don't know anything about Grand Blue Fantasy. I've seen some fan art, but for life of me, I can't remember any of it. Like people are always like, oh, I made this fan art of like some character from Grand Blue Fantasy, and then I always see it. I'm like, oh, that looks beautiful, and then I don't remember it. Well, it always makes me like confused as to like ZZZ, Genshin, and all that stuff. Sorry, was trying to write an emoji. I put that Hey Hachi art in Discord if you want to see it later. I can actually see it right now. Let me see. Okay. I remember this guy. I remember him from Project X Zone, like the DS game. I've seen him in that one. Although I don't think that was like remotely related to like the actual game. SNK Revival started the King of Fire 14 around a decade ago, and since then they made new Samsho, SNK's Heroines, KFO 15, and their current game Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury, that sounds familiar. My daughter Reina can step on me. Step on me if she wants. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, what? Like Reina. I think I remember her a little bit. She's like the Asian woman, isn't it? Trying 2XKO? 2XKO? I don't think so. 2XKO? I don't think so. Like, it's just fighting games in general, and not really too good at that. Like my brothers are the ones that are usually kind of like into that kind of stuff. Although Lex hasn't really played a fighting game in like years. Like, same with me, I have not played a fighting game in years. Like, I really don't have a whole lot of interest in them. Not like how I used to anymore. Like, I think the last fighting game we ever played was like Smash Brothers. That's pretty much it. Like, oh my goodness, we need to play Smash Brothers like one of these days. Like, as family, because usually whenever we play Smash Brothers is usually when the family is all together. And we haven't done that in years. Although I think that's just a whole different problem in and of itself. Everyone knows Ida's favorite fighting game is Pokken. I've never played that either. Like, my cousin has. My cousin, like, 100%ed the Pokken game. But yeah, like, Pokken is a Switch game, and we don't, like, the only Switch games that we have, what was the Switch games? We have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And then we have a bunch of other RPG games. Like, we didn't really get too many like Pokemon games. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. The Super Mystery Dungeon. That one was fun. It was basically like the old games, but like it was just using what do you call it? It was just, they just added like new graphics, they remastered it, they added Mega Evolutions. The Mega Evolutions was really cool. I like that one. Pokken originally a Wii U game, then the more complete one is Switch. Oh yeah. You know what's the funny thing about the Wii U? Most people bought the Wii U solely for Smash Brothers, which was basically the same thing that we did. There wasn't any games for the Wii U that we were really interested in other than the Smash Brothers game. That was pretty much the only reason why we got it. My recommendation is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. They have some crazy character collab, which is amusing to me. Fatal Fury? Like, I don't think I know anything about this game. Like, this sounds like brand new to me. Let me see. Fatal Fury City of Wolves. Okay. Ooh. It just looks like a regular fighting game to me. I'm still not interested in it. Let me guess. Idaho Zero Suit Samus. What was my go-to character? Because I don't think Zero Suit Samus was in Smash Brothers Wii U. No, I just played I played Samus, like the regular Samus before then. And then I also played Kirby. And sometimes I played as Jigglypuff. Oh yeah, I loved playing as Pichu. Like, I never won with Pichu, I just really liked playing as Pichu. Like, the way that Pichu ran across, like, the field, I was always annoying my brother every single time. I was interested in Bayonetta 2 and Tokyo Mirage Sessions until Bayo 2 on Switch and the translation of the Japanese copy because of the Western censorship. Wait, did they translate it like poorly or was it better? Like that's kind of what I'm like not sure of based on that message. because of this, if it was censored, I'm like, I understand why people would like be annoyed by it. But if it was good, then I can see why people would want it. You hear that, fella? She plays characters that match her height. Shut up. Tokyo Mirage sessions have Western session censorship. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. That is quite a shame indeed. Like nobody likes censorship. Like I saw that one post about like a censorship of like this manga like on Twitter. Like they basically just blacked out like the entire like session of the manga. Like it was just blacked out. It wasn't really much of a censorship. They just blacked it out. And it's like, that's what you call censorship. It's like, you just butchered the entire page. Like probably like around 40% of it was just blacked out. And it's like, what? Like, why would anybody buy this? Like they censored the dialogue and they just removed sections of the page. Why? You're like, why would anybody why would anybody buy like a product that's like half missing? You know, it was so weird. It was so bad. And it's like if this is the product that's being sold like to the mainstream, to the public, then what? Like people have every right to pirate the full uncensored version, because that is terrible. Is it the one legal manga apps on phones? I don't remember. I think it was on. I think people said that Kodasha, like it was Kodasha that funded it. I think. I'd have mad her about her yaoi manga getting censored. It was everything to like, from what I was told. It was like everything that this publisher was publishing it. That's how they censored it. They just blacked out like sections of the manga. It was terrible. Like K manga app, probably Kodasha. I think so. It was either that or it was like the physical release. But yeah, it was, I'm like, what? Like that is so terrible. And we actually posted it. We're like, we actually responded to it. We were like, if this is the product that they're selling, then by all, like, there's a reason why people are pirating or resorting to pirating or like fan translations, because that is a terrible example. Censoring the whole thing is just enforcing any. Oh my goodness! Like, apparently a bunch of people just like something happened. Hi, Self-Dear, how's it going? Pulsing aura sounds like an innuendo. Like, to be fair, it does, doesn't it? Censoring the whole thing is just forcing people to imagine it harder. You're just making it worse. I don't think they applied the censorship on physical. I have no idea. I can't really say. But like, I think people, like, people's imaginations are gonna go wild, and regardless of whether it's censored or not. And it's so wild that they're trying to control people by censoring these sort of things. It's like, it's really funny because it reminds me of like some of the VTubers that I follow who are also like very good at drawing. They're like, oh my goodness, my corn is censored. Like it would be a real shame if I can't draw some of my own. Like it's funny because like the next day they're like, look, this is, I'm going to fix this one art piece at a time. And they're like posting one pornographic like post after the other. And it was just so funny. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this, like if you're not going to provide like a product in its truest form, then there's enough people on the internet that can just do it on their own. And that's what I really like about the internet, especially the otakus. Try to stop them, try to stifle them as much as you like. There's nothing you can do to stop them. It's 4kids all over again. Like, the only difference is that there isn't like a shoe style, like a doohickey bobber thing that's like designed to just whack someone with a shoe. Like, you guys remember that One Piece, edit, right? The 4kids edit, where like how Moko was like threatening, Kobe with like a doohickey bobber thing, where it's like a gun, but like all it does is like functions to like hit Kobe with like a boot. Like, it was the most bizarre contraption anybody could possibly imagine. And they're like, I will do this. Like, you don't want me to like just hit him with a boot, do you? Instead of giving him a water gun, just like all the other Marines, like they gave him that thing. I will say that 4kids censorship was very creative in their bizarre censorship style. Like, you have to give them that at the very least. Like, I would have never imagined them like actually drawing like that doohickey bobber thing. But yeah, anyways, oh my goodness, like I've deviated so much from the stream. But yeah, I just enjoy yapping sometimes, to be honest. Also, on Kodasha in Japan, they published one of the sections of UN-sponsored interview of the Witch Hat Atelier author. Oh? Like, wait. Wasn't there like a thing about the UK like a little while ago? Like, no, that was California. Never mind. Didn't UK like do like some sort of thing where it's like they're trying to lower the legal age or something? Septal with his butt missile. I forgive 4kids sins just because they gave us jelly-filled donuts and Yu-Gi-Oh hand. The Yu-Gi-Oh finger guns. Like, we'll shoot you with our invisible guns. Like, you know what's really funny? Me and my brother, we never questioned those scenes when we were younger. Like, we just saw them pointing at him, and we didn't really think about anything. What legal age are they trying to lower? I think of like 14, I think. It was either that or it's like, I don't think they were like doing like legal age thing. I think it was like you're allowed to flirt with girls of 18 or 14, I think. It's really weird. And then I think California is doing the exact same thing. I don't understand why they're doing that. I think they're just trying to they're trying to like make the grapes they're trying to justify those. And honestly, like, nobody should ever. Why would you ever justify that ever? Like, at some point, people are gonna crack, and I think people are trying to crack. They are cracking right now. Should we colonize the UK? You know, it's really funny. There are people that are saying that we can actually just do that if we really wanted to, because the UK doesn't really have much of an armed force. Like, at least that's what I hear. Like, the UK, especially the UK, they say they only have one active battleship. They only have one active battleship, and then the rest are all mostly in disrepair. So anybody that wanted to can just take them over if they like, without much resistance. So yeah, we actually can't do that if we really wanted to. Bloops, you want to become an American? I don't think Bloops is here. Like, Bloops hasn't been here at all. And if I remember correctly, Bloops is in America. Like, he was only in UK for a while. Anywho, Pokemon. Like, I'm gonna steer away from the politics for a while. Like, we got leaks to look at, and I'm very eager to like see some of the new cards. So first off, we have Trico. Obviously, just a basic Pokemon. Hound. You know, my brother actually really likes Trico. Like, Trico was his favorite Pokemon. We have Riolu, Fighting Fist. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an Pokemon EX, this attack does 30 more damage. Interesting. Also, with the Pokemon leaks, do you think there's people that don't want surprises anymore? Most likely. I mean, a lot of people do leaks nowadays, so yeah. But I do think that some things are like pretty okay. The tangent is slowly turning into a tantrum. Like, isn't that usually how it always goes for us? But I still like it. I still like it when we do that. Did you know that Vaporeon is the most breedable Pokemon ever? Like the way that you can just do whatever you want with the Vaporeon. The fact that it has a watery, liquidy body. Like, you can do whatever you like with it. Like, vice versa. Because of its liquidy body, that means it can expand even more than what you would imagine it can do. Do you want me to keep going, Dark Eyed? Because I can keep going. Like, it's really funny because some people, like, there's been people that join my streams, and I think they're like trying to they were trying to do like some creep out things where they're like, did you know about Typhlosion? Did you know about the Vaporeon? And then I would just keep going, and then they just leave. Why does Ida know about the copy pasta like it is scripture? It's because I made it my goal to rewrite the copy pasta into something else. Like, it's for research purposes, trust. Anywho, so Riolu is actually sounding like a really decent starter Pokemon, especially since a lot of decks do sometimes have to open up with a mega level Pokemon, so it can be pretty good. Do you believe Pokemon will do a retro style pack with reprints of 90s cards one day? Didn't they already do that? I could have sworn they already did that, didn't they? Like, it's almost like how it's kind of like how Konami did the exact same thing, like not that long ago. But I think Pokemon did it like much earlier than that. Like, didn't they? I could have sworn that they did. Anywho, we have Sceptile. 2 energy terminating tail. 130 damage. Discard 1 energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Ooh. So it does 140 damage. And you could probably pair this up with like the mask Pokemon. And you just get a Pokemon that can't be like affected by status. And it's only 2 with 140 damage. That's actually pretty decent. Next, we have Mega Lucario EX. Fighting Pulse. 90 plus, and it's only 2 energy. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra fighting energy attached to this attack that's 50, all you have to do is get 3 energy on this. That's super easy. Why did I say Sceptile Butt Missile? Like, it kind of did look like a butt missile. So 50 damage, that's 140 damage. That's pretty good, honestly. It's Mega Blaziken, but more grassy. Yeah! Like, Mega Blaziken oh yeah, it basically is Mega Blaziken, because Mega Blaziken does 140 damage as well. Honestly, yeah, it basically is, isn't it? Doesn't Mega Blaziken have like 210 HP as well, or is it different? I don't remember. But Mega Lucario, oh my goodness, Mega Lucario is probably actually going to be a really good fighting deck that people will actually use. Because that's really good. 140 damage, or like, well, first off, it does 90 damage, and then it can go up to 140 pretty easily for like 3 energy. 3 energy is not that expensive. So, pretty good. And then you can even put in like like another Lucario, and that makes it like the other Lucario gives you a 20 plus damage boost, doesn't it? So that could be up to 110 to 160. So pretty decent. Next up we have Vaporeon EX. It has an ability called Frozen Blow. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Oh, it's just a switcheroo? That's kinda... It's okay, but it's not that great. I'm a little disappointed by that, because there's so many Pokemon that already do something like this, and it's like... I suppose it's just a free Sabrina. Well, actually, no, you get to choose, so that's actually pretty okay. It's not amazing, but it's pretty okay. Like, pretty decent tech is, like, I'm not really sure which Pokemon you wanna, which is a good Pokemon pairing for it. I'm pretty sure there's some, but I just can't think of any. And it does have 2 energy wave splash. Frozen Blow on a Vaporeon, not a Glaceon. I mean, water and ice are pretty close together. The kit is nice, but the retreat cost is just oof. Oh, it has 3 retreat costs. What? Why is it so expensive? Like, I think that's a little too expensive. The ability is the same as the regular Pidgeot. Yeah. Unless, hold up, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, it says you may switch out. So I think... No. Okay, never mind. It actually explains right there. Your opponent chooses the active Pokemon. So yeah, it's basically just Sabrina. Kung Fu! Training. Take an energy from your energy zone, attach it to this Pokemon. Ooh, pretty good. And then we have Urshifu. Double type. As long as this Pokemon is in play, it is a fighting and dark type. Ooh, okay. So it can hit for both of them. Power Blast, 110 damage. Discard a dark energy from this Pokemon. Okay, pretty good. Then we have Rapid Strike Urshifu. Wait, you can choose which one you want? Interesting. As long as this Pokemon is in play, it is a water and a fighting type. And it has Tornado Shot 40 damage. Discard a water energy from this Pokemon, and this attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That one's okay. It can pick out like some baby Pokemon if you think about it. But I don't think it's gonna be all that good. we have Korrina. During this turn, attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 30 damage more to your opponent's active EX Pokemon. So it's like a trainer red. Doesn't that mean it has double the weaknesses and Urshifu is a split Evo Kapu like Eevee? No. Like it has like the weaknesses right here, like on the card. So this one's weakness is electric. So it'll only take damage from electricity rather than anything else. Like either way, you still have to adhere to the weaknesses. So yeah, Korrina is just a stronger trainer red for fighting Pokemon, so that's not too bad. Arena of Antiquity. Attacks used by your fighting Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, do plus 20 damage to your opponent's active EX Pokemon. Oh my goodness, this thing, they're really trying to make Mega Lucario really strong. That colorless energy can kind of synergize with the support card Juggler. So it's interesting to see it splash with other colorless type. Juggler. I'm trying to remember what Juggler does. Give me a second. Like I have the game open right here. I really don't remember what Juggler does. You can use this card only if your Pokemon in play have 3 or more different types of energy attached. Move all energy from each of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. Like I still don't really get it, but like I'm not really sure how this would work. That's the thing I'm like a little confused about. But yeah, they're really trying to make Lucario like super strong, aren't they? Like Lucario already does 140 damage. Then if you stack the regular Lucario in the back row for like an additional 20, that'll be 160. Then if you use Korrina adds 30 damage. So that's 190, and then with the field spell, you get another 20 damage. So you have 210. So that's enough to take out almost every single Pokemon in the game. Like with only the exception of like Venusaur being the only one that can like survive it. All the support for fighting type, but we haven't seen any fighting energy ramp for fighting type. The only one that we've seen is just Onix or Brock. Brock is the only one and only works with Onix and Golem. That's it. Like it's the only one and it's not really that good. I mean it's okay in like Steelix decks, but that's pretty much it. Let's see, beware. Triple smash. Oh wow. Like it really wants to smash, guys. Like this does 50 times damage. Flip 3 coins, this attack does 50 damage for each heads. Okay. It's okay, but it's not that great. Yeah, because Lopunny does just about the same amount of damage with only 2 coin flips and only 2 energy. It's still not bad. I think some people will play around with it. Next we have Emboar. Flare Storm. Flip a coin for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads. Oh, interesting. That's actually really cool. Yeah, so it can have a max of 150 damage. Well, it can have more if you have more energy onto it. So this could actually go really well with like Moltres builds. Like you can do Moltres Emboar, and then you could just keep pumping like fire energy onto it. His armpits out. Oh my god. Hi Darklings, how's it going? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. Ember is lit. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. It's kind of like Celebi, except that it actually has a base damage. So yeah, the more energy you stack onto Ember, the stronger it'll be. Alright, next one we have Krogunk. Corkscrew Punch. It's Walmart Celebi EX. I think it's pretty okay in comparison to Celebi, because there is really good energy ramp for fire Pokemon. Well, you really need to set up. Well, actually, I think it's equivalently it's basically the same sort of setup, you know. So you have to get a stage 2 Pokemon for each of them, as well as a basic EX Pokemon for each of them. Well, Fire is Moltres and Celebi, and then the other two are stage 2 Pokemon Superior as well as Ember. But yeah, I've had terrible luck with Celebi, so I'm more happy that Ember has a base damage in comparison to Celebi. I think that's the only bright side and only thing that makes it slightly better. That's about it. It's just a tiny little better. It's not really that much better, but I think it is. At least you're guaranteed the 70 damage. We have Wooper with Tail Whip. 30. Wait, this is a colorless Wooper. Interesting. Maybe Quagsire was colorless damage. That'll be interesting. Next we have Bishark. 2 colorless energy Night Slash. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, I'm not too sure how useful this is. I suppose you can kind of play around with them with a pair of them. But I don't think it's all that great. Let's see, Field Blower. Discard a Pokemon tool from a Pokemon, yours and your opponent's, or discard a stadium card in play. I don't know how good this one will be. When was the last time you bought Pokemon boosters before the big scalp began? A very, very long time ago. Very long time ago. I do not remember. I do not remember the last time we ever got Pokemon cards. I can't remember. It was so long ago. I think this was back when I was doing pizza delivery, and only because during that time, I actually had a supervisor who played Pokemon. And so I had to build a Pokemon deck from scratch. Because all of my Pokemon cards were completely outdated. All the Pokemon cards that we had were completely outdated, or they were out of rotation. So I had to get completely new cards. I had to build one from scratch. So yeah, I actually had to buy cards from the internet, which was really nice. It was super easy. I got so many really good cards. One of the cards that we actually got was a shiny Mega Rayquaza, and we bought that for I think it was $15 in mint condition. The unfortunate thing is that we lost that card in the fire, and then shortly after that whole incident went down, the price for that card shot up skyrocketed. Well, where a damaged copy of that card was worth $100, and then I think a mint copy was worth $300. Terra Mimikyu EX or Alolan Cursula, the Meow Foot Barrier, can also work. Wait, the Field Blower? have to yawn really badly. Or are you talking about, Bisharp? It kind of sounds like you're talking about Bisharp. It does make sense. Yeah, that does make a little bit of sense. Alright, let's see. Badoo. Is this the same Badoo that everybody's kind of like freaking out over? Prickly Powder 10. The defending Pokemon loses all abilities. This effect lasts until the defending Pokemon leaves the active spot. With Bisharp. Okay, that's what I thought. No effects. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, I'd be buying cards like women buy makeup. Oh my god. Semi-joking, you go girl. Oh my god. Like being patronized by Dark-Eyed. Okay, so Badoo's it's not really that bad. I think it could be a really good like starter. Depending on what kind of deck you're running against. Like there's some decks that probably don't really care, but there's some that probably do. Let's see. Hat Trim, Disarming Voice. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Ooh, that one's gonna be pretty decent. Oh, there's the Quagsire. Muddy Headbutt. What the heck? If this Pokemon has any fighting energy attached, this attack does 60 more damage. Oh, okay, it's not that great. This locks out all of the legendary doggos and cheerleading verbs. Oh, that's right! Oh my goodness, that's absolutely right. You can actually get rid of Oricorio so easily like that. And then we have Mega Heracross EX promo. Interesting, that's probably going to be an event. Zygarde EX. Ooh, Zygarde EX. Okay. A promo. Okay, so we have two promos. We have Mega Heracross and Zygarde. And then a Trico. You think the Zygarde will be like one of those lucky pull things? It probably might be. That's what I'm guessing. I see the back is a variant of the Japanese card game. Is it? And not the international version of the back? I remember seeing, like, I remember we had like some really old Pokemon cards that were like Japanese, and the Japanese style one was like very different from like the international one. Like this one is kind of looks like the international one. The Japanese one was like golden trims and had like a golden-esque Pokeball. Zygarde EX is Premium Pass. Okay. Oh my goodness, I have to get the Premium Pass now. Wait, is Zygarde a Mega? No, Zygarde is not the Mega. Zygarde is the legendary Pokemon. It's like the booger guy. It's the legendary Pokemon from Pokemon X and Y. Like it's the like giant worm thing that can turn into like a Megazord. Although I never learned how it did that though. I never learned how it did that. The Japanese TCG back since okay. Oh my goodness, I'm a lot more sleepier than I thought it was. Alright, let us go over here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there you go. Alright, here we are. Why, we're in the game now. Hooray! You need to collect the Zygarde cells? Interesting. Zygarde changes form based on how many cells you collected. 10% complete as a dog. Mecha is 100. Ah. And isn't the like the one you usually find like the 50% one? Zygarde is like Hashirama cells. Hashirama cells. Also, Zygarde EX is a 2-star full art card, so this one is kind of worth getting your hand on. Interesting. Okay, I might get it. Oh, I'm going tiny. Oh, all right. Oh wait, do we know anything about the Mega Heracross? Oh, you. 4 energy dynamic horn, 170. Flip a coin. If tails, this Pokemon does 60 damage to itself. 170 damage. That's actually really good. I imagine people might use this with the superior because it's 4 energy. And then what does this one do? All right, so 2-star, 3 energy, biting energy, land laser. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 100 damage each hit. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Chat, would you still like Ida if she was an earthworm? Oh my god. Like, would you still love me if I was a worm? So yeah, this one, wow, this Zygarde is actually really strong. But if it's a promo, don't you only get 1 copy of it? Elite deck missions. First introduced in Mega Rising to earn a powerful Mega Blaziken EX deck. The Elite deck missions are back at the end of April to the end of July to get a powerful Mega Charizard. Why is that only fire decks that it's giving you? Wolf is a strong word, Ida. You're a decent friend. Oh my god. Oh, this... Wait a minute, hold up. Give me a second. Let's see. Isn't it funny how it was showing, it was over here? Over here, it has the Zygarde EX promo, and it has no card art. But we go down here, and the card art is right there. Isn't that funny? Just how that is. Like you guys don't have the card art, but the card art we have it over here. So yeah, there's the card art for Zygarde EX. I was thinking that it was the worm. It was gonna be the worm form. But I was not expecting it to be the Megazord kind of form. So yeah, special event. Celebrate a year and a half of Pokemon TCG. Special solo missions and battles and missions appear, in which you could collect accessories, cards such as Zygarde EX, and more. Yes, just 1 copy. Still wish Dana gave us the option to get a 2nd copy. Feels weird running 1 full card. Yeah, it is kind of weird, isn't it? Mega Heracross EX Drop Event that awards Promo B Series, Volume 8 booster packs in which you can obtain the exclusive Mega Heracross EX. Ooh, my brother's probably gonna love this one. Like Sceptile is his favorite Pokemon, by the way. He absolutely loves this one. Let's see, and then we have Lucario. Okay. Interesting. Everything looks pretty cool. Is it possible to trade a Zygarde card? I don't believe it is. Like, the promo cards usually aren't tradable. Boop. But yeah. Yeah, we can get back to the game! Like, I actually played a little bit offline. Like, doing some ladder offline to like try to make up some ground. I only went up like one rank. Oh, I also did change up like my deck as well. I'm now playing a pure like Darkrai sleep deck. And surprisingly enough, I actually ran into a deck. Well, what kind of deck was it? It was using the mask card. And I forget what else it had. But basically it was able to stop my sleep shenanigans because the mask card it stops all Pokemon with energy from being affected by status. So I was hard-walled because of that. It was interesting though. I did not know that the ogre mask can actually do that. So yeah, it was, although I lost that game, I'm like, I never even considered that. So yeah, this is my sleep deck now. I'm using like the Darkrai EX to do additional damage. Is it possible to, oh never mind. I already read that one. So yeah, I just added a little bit more. I added Poison Worm in order to like poison whoever attacks my Pokemon, while it can also be afflicted with sleep. And then I have the Darkrai EX in order to just poke damage. And then the rest is all just tech cards that I just added into the deck. They did promise to have promo tradable, not confirmed which promo they let you trade, but so far no new Mews. Oh, no new Mews. The teal grass ogre pond. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I had to deal with that like one game, and I'm like, oh my goodness, my whole strategy doesn't work anymore. Like it completely hardwalled my strategy because no Pokemon was being affected by sleep. Let's go! Oh my god. Like instant win! Oh my goodness, instant win! This is for sure not Kamikaze. Hi, Kamikaze, how's it going? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, we immediately just won. Isn't that really funny? Just instant win. This isn't that guy. Are you sure? You said you were Kamikaze though. In any regards, how are you doing? You having a good day? How's life? Welcome to the stream. Anybody new to the stream? I am Aire Astor, by engineer, sharp BBC VTuber. I am one half of the VTubers you will see on this channel. I mostly play card games as well as RPGs. And today we are playing one of those card games, and that's Pokemon. Let me have a secret account, please. Like, I'm not the one revealing your secrets. You're the one that showed up and said I'm Kamikaze. I'm surprised you're not using this with the Mega Altaria build. I was using it with a Mega Altaria build. And then I just switched it to Darkrai. Have you played Wyatt Schwartz before? I have a bunch of the Hatsune Miku cards. And then that's pretty much as far as I went with Wyatt Schwartz. However, I have never played the game. Like, technically, I've never played Wyatt Schwartz. I have cards. I've never played the game. Oh my goodness, this is such a bad hand. It basically gave me like one card back, and then it didn't give me anything really usable. Like the professor's research is only usable. Wait, what? They're playing Palkia. I was not expecting that. Poison Barb! Let's give you poison. Oh my goodness, this is just a really bad. This is really bad. Like I don't have anything to really work with. Like guaranteed, all of my Pokeballs are like at the bottom of my deck. Played Card Fight Vanguard or Shadowverse. I played Vanguard. Like we actually have Vanguard Dear Days on our Steam account. Can you redeem wings? Wait, is that on? You know what? I think it might be disabled because like what do you call it? Or mix it up, like updated without a consent. Like as soon as I started stream, I'm like, why are you updating without my consent? And yeah, it just said, oh, FYI, it's some of the features might not be working anymore. I'm like, why did you update if that was gonna be a thing? Baxcalibur, Suicune, Palkia, this thing go crazy if they get Baxcalibur early game, early online, early, probably. Like I'm pretty sure they won because I just can't get any of my Darkrai's or anything really useful. Oh, there's the Baxcalibur. Like they probably could have gotten like Palkia online like early. What did you just do? Choose a card to discard. I suppose Pokemon Center Lady's fine. Like everything else is kind of meh. Oh my goodness, stay asleep. You do 80 damage. Stay asleep. Oh wow, we're staying asleep. Let's go. Like they can't switch as long as it's asleep. All right, now they got the Baxcalibur. Copycat. Oh no. At the very least, we're kind of lulling them at the moment. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, am I Artemis just barked out of nowhere and just scared me. Like, what was that about? Go to sleep, let it happen. Oh my goodness. Seems that Card Fight Vanguard games on PC and maybe consoles is more expensive than in trial decks. It is. It's very expensive to play like Dear Days. Like that's why we just don't really play it anymore because of how expensive it is. Yeah, it's very unfortunate we cannot get a single Darkrai. Yeah, all of our Darkrai's and our Pokeballs were like basically useless this game. Let's see, 150 damage, so our Darkrai is gonna be taken out. And then, doesn't this do damage? 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oh no. At least it'll be poisoned. But I think I'm pretty sure we lost this one. Yeah, we just weren't able to get any of our Pokemon like any of our dark cries online. Oh my goodness. Here we go, we have dark cry now. It took a village, but we finally got it. Go to sleep. Bad dreams. Sleep and never wake up. Well, I'm not super lucky, so I can only assume that it's gonna wake up eventually, or they'll probably have like a heal. Oh no, they have another back caliber. Ooh, can we survive this? That's the question. So bad dreams, poison. Oh my goodness, I didn't wake up. And here it is. We have the second dark cry. Now heal. Hooray, we got to keep it. All right, attack. It all comes down to what happens this coin toss. This coin toss determines the game, basically. If they wake up, then they win. If they stay asleep, then we win. So close, so close. If we had gotten the dark rise earlier, that would have been so good. Oh, I mean, they would have won either way. Isn't that weird? Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? They won no matter what. Okay, that's weird. Man, the second dank rye bread has hit the beach. Oh my god, like they went so far and beyond, like just to win. Like all they had to do was attack with Palkia and they would have won. Like the poison doesn't really kick in. Like I don't understand why they did that. Oh well, that was so close though. So very close. We just could not get our other dark rise into play. Like the game just did not want us to get the dark rise. Like no matter what. Does Glax have TCG Pocket? Yeah, he does, but he didn't really play it that often. Ooh, we have Dark Rise. So many Dark Rise. Wait, who's going first? Oh, they're going first. Interesting, interesting. We're gonna get quite a bit of damage on, like, going first. It would be nice to get a copycat. They felt that you aren't worthy being blasted by Majestic Palkia. Imagine that. Imagine if that were the case. Oh my goodness. We have full combo. We actually have full combo, like, sleep board. Go, Professor's Research. Oh my goodness. And we even have the Poison Barb on top of that. Like, this is actually, like, the first time I actually gotten, like, full combo. So we're doing, like, 70 damage each turn. And then if they stay asleep, that's another 40 damage. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Oh no, they had Pokemon Center Lady. Oh my goodness, that was actually kind of crazy. I will say that like having the Pokemon Center Lady is so good. Get over here. Like you're not going anywhere. Also the same deck from the previous player, but this one's playing the famed kitty. So I wouldn't say it's the same deck. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. No, I woke up. Like it's going to go down no matter what. They were able to get one. If they were able to do it, they would have done it last turn, I believe. Oh my goodness, they're banking so hard. Imagine they actually get the rare candy and the Bat's caliber. Like that would only happen to us. That's a fox item. What do you mean? It's a fox. Wait, it's actually a fox. It looks like a cat though. Giant cape. Wow, they really want to keep it alive, huh? Alright, let's see what we can get. Oh. Might as well just use the Pokeball because it's not gonna do anything for us. Well. Hey. Like, there's two ways that this is going to happen. I know, just blowing your lead. Like, there's two ways that this could possibly end. So they can use their little kitty thing in order to attack the Darkrai, or they can attack the Igglybuff. Either one, I can revenge kill with the other. Like either one, it's like being stuck. It's being stuck in a rock and a hard place, and they know it. They know it. They knew it. Like if they took out the Darkrai, then the Igglybuff, along with the Darkrai's, would have taken it out. If they attacked the Darkrai, then the Igglybuff would have taken it out. Or if they took out the Igglybuff, the Darkrai would have taken it out. There you go. So yeah, they were actually stuck in a rock and a hard place. Like, I can't believe I actually managed to pull off the actual combo. Probably won't happen ever again. But the fact that I was able to pull it off in the first place was pretty fun. Uh-oh. Oh, they won. They won. I didn't start with Igglybuff. Like, doing anything with the Darkrai is gonna cost too much. Yeah, they won this one. I can't do anything against us. Oh wait, maybe I can. Oh my goodness. Part of the cards moment. I can use my leaf. Retreat for free. Now I can do this. Bump. Oh wait, they're just gonna wake up next turn, so I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think we lost no matter what. Yeah, whether it woke up or not, they can just evolve it with the rare candy, and it would have woken up anyways. So yeah, I don't think that mattered. Like it just mattered if they actually had rare candy, which it doesn't look like they do. Alright, let's put it on this dark right. Can't wear candy, turn 2. Was that turn 2? Also, hi Nolan, how's it going? I thought, didn't they go first? I'm pretty sure they went first. Yeah, that was turn 3. You did with Iggly? Yeah, pretty much. Like, I basically went for putting energy on Darkrai because if I put on Darkrai, I still needed to hit with Iggly buff anyways. Unfortunate. Yeah, they like, I didn't have faith in this one. It's fine, it's fine. This is pretty much a game. I can't really fight against this one. Like, if it meta slot, I mean, it's a fine deck. I still like it. Like, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh no, I don't think I can do anything. Did what to me? Wait, what? What happened? Yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I will say that, like, a lot of games have been easy to win with the sleep deck. Although I am running into a lot of decks that have counter to sleep or to what do you call it? If you want a meta slot, you would play Iggly Altaria. Oh my goodness, another person with no Altaria. I did play the Altaria build, but it really didn't like me. So I switched to Darkrai. So it's to make it a little bit more consistent. And it was working just fine for me. Like, I'm just drawing really bad hands. What are they playing? Are they playing just Dragonite? It would make sense though. Unfortunate, but I can still sort of kind of work on this. What's going on out there? My dog has been barking like crazy. Uh-oh, they do have a Dragonair. I was hoping they didn't have a Dragonair. Go, Kuzma! Yeah, I think they won this one too. Dual energy? Yeah, this is the dual energy one. Like, what does Dragonite EX need again? I don't remember. It just needs water and electric, right? That was unfortunate. You know what? Nope. We got this. Hee. Nightmare aura. And then we attack. Another counter deck I've seen people playing are the Arceus Crobat build, since it's immune to sleep, and the Crobat can ping 30 damage. Ooh, interesting. Like you need to show me one of these decks one of these days. They shouldn't have built that late. Oh no. Am I right? Ooh, okay. Let's go. All right. Let's use leave. Retreat. And then we'll do damage. And if we put this to sleep, if it stays asleep, then we can force the Dragonite to come back out next turn. Let's go. It stayed asleep. So it's going to be taken out, and then we can do like direct damage to the Dragonite. Oof. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Boy, people have been calling me from work so often recently. It's been kind of exhausting. Well, that is very unfortunate. However, we do win this one. Like either way we would have won, either if we forced the switch or we didn't. Good stuff. But now I think about it, did they just hit my Igglybuff? Did they just hit my Igglybuff and that's it? Let's see, Arceus Crobat is my favorite pocket deck, but it's just not consistent enough. I don't think any deck is really consistent in Pokemon Pocket. Like it's such a weird thing. Like Pokemon Pocket is such a weird thing because of like that kind of like just how it is. Like I don't think any deck is very consistent in this game because of like how the game is basically built with only 2 cards. Like you can only have 2 cards of each, and there's only 20 cards in a deck. So it's kind of like how Vanguard, the Vanguard mobile game was, where how was it? Like you couldn't have any grade 0s, and you needed like a certain number of grade 3s, like all that stuff. Like they had like they had you have like a perfect ratio of like the cards, and it was like there was no consistent deck. It was just RNG, like hard RNG, and it's like computers don't really make for good RNG. Absolute Hydro is just statistically good. Yeah, like I've always had good results with Absol. Absol is just one of my favorite decks. And it makes sense. It's always good. I'm just playing with new decks at the moment. But yeah, I still think Absol Hydro is still really good. It just like consistency just doesn't exist in this game. Probably the only deck that could possibly be consistent is like a psychic deck, because they have like so many consistency cards. Like now with Meloetta, they have that one psychic card. What was it called? It was like Psychic Tablet or something. Let's go! You always explain why it's not winning all the time. People would get bored. Ooh, interesting. Then we have Copycat. Can we get the other Darkrai? That's the question. Unfortunate. Alright, alright, let's put you to sleep. It would have been really nice if we were able to get like another Darkrai out. On the bright side, it can't evolve next turn. So I think if they don't get another Pokemon on the field, then we just win. People would get bored. Yeah, that's just how it goes. This is gonna be very interesting. No, it was a Nurse Joy! It was a Pokemon Center lady. Oh my goodness, everybody just has the Pokemon Center lady. Which I can't really blame them. Like, I can't blame people for running the Pokemon Center lady. Let's go. We got the Darkrai. Alright. Boop. Alright, can we take out the Charmander next turn? Like, Igglybuff needs to survive. I thought Sabrina was better play. I did get the Darkrai though. Wait, how much would that have been? No. Like, that would only be the better play if we were able to keep it asleep. If they were able to wake up, or if they were just able to evolve, it wouldn't have mattered. Which they did evolve, so it is what it is. Like, I think it really didn't matter in the end. Like, because whether the Charmander stayed asleep or not, they just evolved it and it would have woken up anyways. Unfortunate. At least we got to poison. Well, I'm gonna have to do this. In this moment, That is unfortunate. I would have liked it if we had gotten the Igglybuff earlier. Then I probably would have done the Darkrai and then switched it out for the Igglybuff. I think we just lose this one now. I think we just lose this one. Just saying, Charizard's main goal is Entei buying time and tanking. Yeah, but like in this situation, it ultimately didn't matter, no matter which way. Very unfortunate, just very unlucky on that one. Like it was quite literally the Nurse Joy, the Pokemon Center lady, that basically won in the game. They don't want to have their char ever in the front. True. Yeah, the Pokemon Center lady basically won in the game because they were able to switch out the Charmander in the first place. Wait, what's this? Like, I see a thing here. What? Oh, you got a friend request. Okay. I go first. Oh my goodness. I just say yes to everyone. It doesn't really matter to me. Bum 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 bum. Alright, let's go. I did play Mega Altaria. Like it's so funny. Everybody that came in, they said the exact same thing. Like, why aren't you playing the Mega Altaria version? Like, at least you're not playing the Mega Altaria version. And I'm like, I did play the Mega Altaria version last time. I just think it's just funny how everybody's just mentioning the Mega Altaria version. Well, I did also play this one with two Darkrai's, with the two Darkrai EX, and I'm like, do I actually need the other Darkrai? And I felt like I didn't need it. I wasn't implying you do, it's boring. Like, I kinda got bored with it as well. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try something else. And I just said, I'm like, you know what? Darkrai on Darkrai just sounds funny. Looks like we're playing against Mega Altaria here. I think we just press on the attack. It woke up! How dare! Ugh. Go to sleep! Stay asleep, let's go! Never wake up. Only stay asleep. On the bright side, we might be able to power up the Darkrai enough where it's able to do the sleep attack itself. As long as they don't have a Pokemon Center lady or something to recover the sleep, we should be fine. Wow, they're thinking really hard. How much cards do they have? They have 6 cards. They never woke up. Let's go. Oh my goodness, we have another one. Should we force the Altaria into place? I don't think so. Let's use Copycat. Let's see what we can dig into. Oh my goodness, I read a card. This is so good. Ooh. Alright. Poison Barb. And then we can red card. Disappear. Like, they will never come back. It is now more asleep. Stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. Let's go! Oh my goodness, this is amazing. No! my god, no! They have a cover! Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. They got the out. You know, I was not expecting them to actually have this card. Oh my god. Do you think that we gave him that card? Like, I swear, we gave him that card. I think that's game over. Like, we can't put them to sleep anymore. Oh wow, they actually gave up their Indeedee. For me, one of the interesting builds I saw was using the promo Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff EX. EPs for days, EPs. Yeah, unfortunate they won this one. Yeah, there is no way they were giving up the Comfy. Unfortunate. They won this one. You win this time. Like, they just had to have the out. They had the out. Unfortunate. Like, if it wasn't for the Comfy, we would have won that one. Like, we were so close to winning. Like, if the Indeedee went down with, like, the sleep damage, we would have been able to bring out the Altaria and then, like, do the sleep shenanigans right there. Just unfortunate. It was also unfortunate that we pulled the Darkrai EX. Like, aside from, like, the Igglybuff, the second Igglybuff. If we had that, then we probably would have been in a better spot. I do want to try Mega Venusaur with Sleep Darkrai combo. You know, I actually did that myself. I was actually doing that just for fun. And it was pretty, oh my goodness, what is going on? Like, instant win? Nani? Oh my goodness. Already instant win? Oh my god. Like, why can't I ever be that lucky? We're losing very hard to RNG right now. Like, I actually do have, like, the Darkrai, that one. The Darkrai Venusaur deck. Why can't I use this? Wait, did I not change this one? I could have sworn I changed this one. Odd. If I remember correctly, I had it like this. Oh, it's because I traded that one away. This is like Articuno EX with Misty for certain. Yeah, pretty much. There was basically nothing I could do about it. Alright, let's see. Where's my Darkrai's? You know what's crazy? Like, for the longest time, I didn't get the Darkrai's I started getting the dark eyes. So I actually have 2 spares if anybody needs them. Seeing Jigglypuff. Your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep. Wait, where's Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff, where are you? Watch me pass by it like 3 or 4 times. There it is. Jigglypuff. Alright, and what else did I need? I'm not too sure. This is pretty cope? It is! Like, that's what's so nice about it. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what I'm missing? I'm missing ice cream. Ice cream! There it is. There you go. This was pretty much the build that I had before. By the way, do you have any 2-star that you want to trade? Apparently people are scouting out for a Jigglypuff card instead of the Darkrai one. Yeah, it's because I actually do have the Jigglypuff one. I was surprised how many I had. I think I have 3 of them. Like I still have 3, so if anybody needs an Jigglypuff, like I do have 1 spare, but I can't give another one. There you go. Like I did it with like 1 Venusaur line because I kept having that problem where I was breaking more with Venusaur than anything else. So I did a singular line. For me, I gotta add Leaf just to swap out the Darkrai with the Bulbasaur. Boop. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I forgot. That's the reason why I had Leaf in my other deck. Oh my goodness. Such a good combo right off the bat. There you go. I can do so much damage just right away. $50 damage. No. No. You know, now that I think about it, Karina does like additional damage, does 50 more damage. So if you start off with a Tyrogue, doesn't that mean that you can do you can do like, I think Tyrogue does 20 damage, so that's like 70 damage on the first turn if the Pokemon is an EX Pokemon. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? They completely healed? Should we force the switch? I think we force the switch. Because then they will have to like use like an energy to retreat the Froakie. Or the Greninja, if it becomes a Greninja. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It still woke up. I am not having the best luck with sleep today. Like I actually played like a little while ago during the week, and I was having like the worst luck with sleep as well. Like throughout the entire week. Like nobody wanted to stay asleep ever. Like RNG just did not like me at all. Oh, they brought out the Suicune anyways. Oh, now we're gonna get the Bulbasaur. Oh, never mind, I guess. I forgot I still had another Igglybuff. Field plus 20, Karina plus 70, Tyrogue 20. Yeah, it was something like that, I believe. Wait, Karina does 30? I thought it was 50. I'm misremembering things. That Suicune, oh my goodness, this Suicune just does not want to stay asleep. I think we just lose here. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, I think we just lose here. Like they just don't want to stay asleep. Like the person is just really good at flipping coins. Also, I was just getting really bad luck. Like I could not get my Bulbasaur. Like that's what like so many people keep trying to convince me that there's like more like consistency with like some decks over the others, and I always tell them like Pokemon Pocket doesn't really have consistency. Like it's just one has better RNG value than the other. That's pretty much it. Like I said, like the only deck that could probably be consistent is wait, who's going first? I'm going second. Okay. We'll go with this. Like the only deck that could possibly have some air of consistency is Psychic. That's it. And it's like consistency is like one little thing in the game, while like having useful tools is also like quite important in this game. It's very hard to have consistency as well as like power. Hi Bloops, how's it going? That player probably spoon-fed that Suicune EX with coffee beans. How's it going, Bloops? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're not having a good day for ladder. Like it's actually a very bad day so far. But yeah, how's it going? You having a good day? I'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, oh my goodness, we're just having like the worst day for RNG. No, it still woke up. Oh my goodness, we can't keep a single Pokemon asleep. Well, in this instance, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it didn't matter. They have they're able to evolve. Day's alright, just woke up from nap. Oh, hope you had a good nap. Like I'm not having a good nap. Like we're just taking one loss after the other. It's just not been very good. Yeah, I think they win no matter what. Go! Maybe if we do this. Alright, now if they want to switch, they have to switch that thing out. Most consistent is 18 trainer item deck, looking at you, one copy Mega Mawile players. Well, I mean, that is true, to be honest. Like, you will always get it. Oh my goodness. They have the Mega Charizard X. interesting. Like, can they switch out? That's the question. Because luckily for us, Fuecoco requires 2 energy to retreat. Like, it's too fat. It's a big boy. Like, it does 100 damage. So that'd be 120 against us. That's half our damage. Ooh, wait, this gives us our last dark right. Let's go. Now we can bring that Mega Venusaur. He's not flat, he's fluffy. He's so fat. You know what? I'm gonna throw in the Igloo buff just for funny. Alright, go! Mega Venusaur! So what's nice is that with Mega Venusaur, it does 130 already because of the poison. And then with the 2 Darkrai's, it does an additional 40 damage. So that's 170 damage right away. I wonder what they're planning on doing with like this kind of stall. Like, isn't it just better to just try and attack with the Charizard? Oh, the Charizard's already at 190. Oh my goodness. I think they just want another Charizard on the field. Like, come, it's time for your doom. Like, luckily we do have a lot of healing items. We have Erica and a lucky ice pup. As long as we get to keep them, I think we'll be fine. And then it does 80 more damage. Why are they trying so hard to do this? So weird. Alright, heal. And we just need to get lucky with this ice pop. Let's go! Okay, we can survive 1 hit from Mega Charizard now. Alright, I think we got this. So he's got poison, sleep, and now 2 damage. Plus the poison. Okay, he was able to wake up. The bright side is, if they retreat with the Mega Charizard, then we can probably one-shot the Charmeleon. Wait, isn't that game? Hold up. Oh my goodness. We were able to survive! No! Why'd you concede? Oh my goodness. We had the game. Oh my god. Imagine if they actually had like Trainer Red. Like that one time they needed just a Trainer Red in order to win. Like it would be that one time. It's like what if like this one time was like before the game before this one for them. They had Trainer Red in their deck, and they're like, you know what? Trainer Red never comes up. It never shows up. Like, why is this in my deck? And then they're like, you know what? I don't need it in my deck anymore. And so they took it out of their deck, and then they're like, then this happens, and they're like, oh my god, the one time I needed Trainer Red is the one time I took it out of my deck. Like, that would just be a hilarious circumstance. It's like, that they just lose their mind over. Like, I think I've had like this sort of thinking as well, like a few times before. We're like, why do I need this card in my deck? Like, I don't need it, so I'm just gonna take it out of my deck. And then it's like the next game, it mattered. I'm like, oh my god, if I just had this one card in my deck, I would have changed everything. That's just skill issue at that point. Oh my god. Onyx, Nani? I think this should be fun. Oh, Darkrai. Alright, go to sleep. Go to bed, Onyx. Like, this honestly kind of makes me think of like that one Pokemon Shorts where Professor Oak was like putting Pokemon to sleep. No! Why do you have an Indeedee? I've never seen anybody use an Indeedee in a Steelix deck before. Like, what? Like, who does that? Ugh. Oh, Pokemon! Go, Pokeball! Oh my goodness, I got like the worst one to like pull out. The worst Pokemon, unfortunate. Probably someone who's played against Sleep Stall too many times. I don't think so. I don't know. It's so weird. Like like Indeedee doesn't really help with Sleep Stall though. Like Indeedee, yeah, Indeedee doesn't really help with Sleep Stall and Sliders. All it does is just heal. That's it. Uh-oh, we lose. Yeah, we just lose. We can't. We actually can't do any damage against Mega Steelix. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, we got really bad hand on that one. I wonder if things would have been different if I'd used a copycat instead of the professor's research. My fave deck at the moment, the Mega Steelix. It heals 20 damage, your Darkrai does. Yeah. But like, if it never wakes up, then it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help. Not only that, but like, if we had another Darkrai, it probably would have made it a little bit more ineffectual. Either way. Only viable tank deck. It really is, to be fair. Like, it's such a strong deck. Apparently, this is like one of the winning tourney decks circulating around. What, the Steelix one? Like, else, you know what really frustrates me about like that last game was the fact that they actually had two Brocks. Like, I've never been able to get the two Brocks. So it kind of irks me a little bit that they were able to get the Brocks. Like, why can't that, like, it always comes down to like, why can't I get that lucky? Regular Venusaur gets destroyed by Hydreigon. It does? Oh, I suppose it does. Let's go! It's stay to sleep! Hey look! They're also playing the Darkrai. And with the shiny one too. Oh, okay. This is actually pretty nice. You need to survive 2 turns with with a 100. Well, that's actually pretty easy because they're not really they can't really hit that hard. If only I had the Darkrai earlier. I go! Aire Astor! The nice thing is that the Igglybuff goes directly to sleep. And the other Igglybuff isn't really gonna be able to stop us. Because we'll just evolve right away, whether the Venusaur is in our hand or not. That's fine. Yep. Can't take us out. Indeed. Like even if they didn't put us to sleep or we didn't wake up, it still doesn't matter. We can just evolve and wake up. Venusaur! And now their only way to putting us to sleep is completely gone. But yeah. I catch that fast. Hooray! Easy win. Like that was a pretty okay game. Why did giving Ivysaur plug evolve him into a Venusaur? At least Oricorio's stats are down. Yeah, because the new Badoo is gonna make Oricorio kind of useless. Well, not useless, but like it'll be a good tool against Oricorio. Darkrai and another Darkrai. Damn it! It was not another Darkrai. At least I at least wanted like a Bulbasaur. Ooh, I cannot get either. All right, we just need the Froakie to stay asleep. Stay asleep. No! Why does this never work? Like, why does this just never work against, like, Froakie? This is a good deck to use in ranked. Wait, which one? This one? Like the one we're playing against? I think I've seen this one before. Isn't this the one that has the ogre on? Oh wait, this one. I forgot this one. I need an energy for this one. Alright, let's get rid of the Froakie. We don't want the Froakie here. At least we don't want the double Greninja. Like, that's like the important thing. However, it does look like they'll have a Greninja anyways. Oh, not a Greninja, it's a Frogadier. That's still not good. I think we lost this one. We just could not draw into anything good. Yeah, probably should have placed the Igglybuff on the field earlier, but I think they have Greninja anyways. Wait, why'd they use the Max Elixir? Huh? Wait, what? Why'd they do that? That's weird. Like they could have just taken out the. Wait, I can't math. I can't math, guys. All right, we're taking one down. Kill. Hooray! All right, now we're gonna put you to sleep, and I hope that you stay asleep. And luckily, we do have the two Darkrai's. Just stay asleep. No. Why do the Greninjas never want to stay asleep? Like they never want to stay asleep, guys. Oh no! What are they bringing out? Pierce the pain. That has damage on it. Okay. You know what? No, that's actually really bad. Oh no! Like he can literally snipe everything. Okay, I could see why this is so good. Rest in peace, Darkrai. Like that. Oh my god. Like this would have been fine if it just didn't wake up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, unfortunately, just the we break so hard on this one. Oh, now it stays asleep. Now the bird wants to stay asleep. What if the bird stays asleep the entire time? Oh, they're about to win anyways. I suppose it's whatever. Well, we did have the lucky ice pop, so we might be able to stall a little longer. Hiking trail, oh my god. At least it didn't wake up on his turn. Ooh, okay. We finally got the Bulbasaur. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Virus Matt. How are you doing? You having a good day? Let's go. All right. Let me do this. There's really nothing we can really do here. We just have to pray for sleep. That's it. They only have one card left. Unfortunate. It was like sleep was the only thing we could really pray for. Yeah, we just had to pray that it just stayed asleep forever. Oh well, we break so badly on that game. Like it was brutal. Very unfortunate indeed. All right, which deck should we try? Oh, you know what? I actually managed to get an altar for no, the altar. I actually got the full art Mega Zizor There's more Gambo than any deck. Yeah, true. Nice try times 3, I know. But at least it was fun. Which deck should we try next? Ooh, should we try the Iris deck? Wait, why do I have an Igglybuff here? Why do I have Igglybuff in this deck? I'm genuinely kind of confused as to why it's even in there. Here, let me put one of this one in. Try playing Aquaman deck. Oh my god. I think that should be okay, right? We have 4 Pokemon. Should we have first check mail? First check mail, nani? For what? Hello? Oh, Annie. What's this? Gyarados! Oh my goodness. That's like the last card I needed for that one pack. Dun, dun, dun. I actually almost got really close to getting it through Wonder Pick. Lucky I've been eyeing on that full art for some time. I'm just gonna be content with my one copy of the shiny version. I would have liked the shiny version. Wait, but I still need more. I could have sworn that was the last one. Unfortunately, that wasn't the last one I needed. Oh, Wonder Pick. Okay. Do. Pick. Metal. I was actually hoping for the Ghastly on that one. And like, it usually just gives me the Ghastly. Or the one Pokemon. Let's see, is there anything else? Like, here's the funny thing. The full art Scizor, I actually pulled from Wonder Pick. I got super lucky on that one. So I'm like especially happy with that. Nope, nothing whatsoever. Always choose C. Like, I don't remember how that one went. I think I picked where it was, like before, and then there you go. I got it. So I was really happy that it turned out to be the right one. What time is it? You know what? There's 30 minutes left. Do you guys want to do beer duels? Exactamundo. Anybody down for some games? I have probably 30 minutes, and then we can and then I need to end stream. Oh my goodness, it's already been 3 hours. Like, isn't it wild just how time flies? Like, we actually spent an hour just chatting, just yapping. I think it was like an hour and a half, wasn't it? An hour and a half of yapping before actually jumping into the games. Yeah. Ooh. We did also contact an artist, and we asked him for a scab art. And we were like, oh yeah, you can just draw whatever you like. And they're just asking questions like, what do you mean I can draw whatever I like? It was like, whatever you want, you can draw. And they were just kept asking questions. It was really funny. Like, I don't know why, but I think they were like super suspicious. They were like, what do you mean? I can draw anything? Like what? And we were like, yeah, just anything. And then they were just like, we did tell them that we were asking around like all the artists that we know if they wanted to do like scab art or if they were available for scab arts, and they were literally the only one that responded. And they're like, "Oh, well, I hope you get another offer." I'm like, "What do you mean? Like you, like, nobody else responded. Like you're the only one that responded, and we wouldn't ask you if we didn't like your art, which we actually do. We actually do like their art. If you've seen the logo for like you know that art piece that's on the Discord? Yeah, that was drawn by the artist in question. Like, pretty good artist. He gave us like so many different options too. You know, I'm not even really too sure what gender they are. Like, I don't know if they're female or male. Like, I don't know. They just never came up. Never came up, and quite frankly, they never really pointed out any sort of gender whatsoever. Anyways, but yeah, we were like, yeah, we like your art. Like, we want you to draw something. We would like it. We would like it if you could draw something. And they're like, okay, in 2 to 3 weeks, I'll let you know when I'm available. And we were like, okay, okie dokes. You know what? We could probably also ask, like, we're also waiting for Rayros and Mammon art. You know what? We should ask Wiki Monkey as well. See, because Wiki Monkey was actually approached us about like an art piece that she had in mind. And we were like, we'll think about it, because we weren't really too sure. And yeah, I suppose we could probably do it now. I don't see why not. Anyways, is there anybody that wants to do or not? Am I just waiting here for thinking about it? Ooh, you know what? Let's see if I can like edit my Togekiss deck. I love my Togekiss deck. I love it. I only got the DCGO installed, sorry. That's fine. You know what? I should probably do like a stream with that. Like, however, I don't know how I would go about doing that, because like DCGO is a completely different meta from the Elysian. So I have no idea, like I don't know anything about any cards outside of what we played on Elysian. So it would be kind of odd. It would feel alien, basically, to jump into a completely different format. Honestly, it kind of scares me. Just choose a Digimon you like. Okay, how about we should do Lady Devimon, because Lady Devimon carried us so hard in Digimon Time Stranger. Or you could ask people to play in BT13 format. Like, I could. Lady Devimon has few decks. Like, anything that could like teach me how to play the game. At least the current meta of the game. You like Dark Masters or Mastemon? Mastemon is pretty good too. Like, we can do Mastemon. I'll go find a deck for you then. Alrighty then. You can just post it on like the Discord on like the Digimon channel. I'm like trying to think of like what kind of edits we can do to this deck. Was there any good like psychic Pokemon that? Oh, you know what, Comfy. We can totally put in Comfy for like anti-sleep. You know what? Since we had a Didi, I think we can take out one ice cream in order to play Cynthia. And I think that should be okay. Alright. I'm gonna see like how well this will work. I wanna see like one game. Let's see. It'll be interesting to play with my Togekiss deck again. It shouldn't hold up in like the current meta, but it'll be funny just to play it. All right, Meloetta. You know, I have not seen people play Gardevoir in such a long time. Like, is Mega Gardevoir even all that good anymore? Because I remember people like going crazy. Oh my goodness! Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil, and here it is. Yay! Look at that, my Togepi. My Togepi. Oh my goodness, we're just drawing so much. Sure, let's go with this. Copycat. Oh my goodness, that was such a good move. You know what? Let's just go with let's just put it right there for right now. Togepi will take your Togekiss. Your Togekiss. Interesting. Okay, it does 120 damage. Wait, are they quitting? Are they surrendering already? I imagine opening with Xerneas is probably not a good start. Why, Xerneas kind of hurts us like a beginning start, indeed. Hello? Hi? Hello? Buenos dias? Hi? Listen! Hello? Hello? Hi? Buenos dias? Hello? Oh my god, guys! Guys, like, my Togepi deck won! It's meta! Easy victory! Like, oh my goodness, my deck is meta. 100% win rate so far. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Look at that. They were so scared of my Togepis that they completely turned tail and ran. Like they just couldn't stand up to the awesome power of my little egg. Alright, let's do one more. Oh, hopefully, it turns out as good as the last one. We are going second. Alright. Ooh, another Meloetta. And we're starting with Pokeball as well. Starting off with sleep. Interesting. She should have scrambled like an egg before getting folded like an omelet. Uh-oh. That's not good. Something tells me they're also on dark, right? Yep. Who would have known? Oh my goodness, this was completely unpredictable, completely beyond the comprehensive realm. Indeedy! Pokeball. Another, oh my goodness, another Indeedy. Oh, they have 4 cards. Alright, let's do that. And then we'll use Copycat. Get more cards. Alright, we're gonna heal. And then heal. We're gonna stall the stall. You know what? We'll put it on White Togepi for right now. I don't know. It's my Meloetta staying asleep. On the bright side, wait, what? Wait, did they just shovel back 4 cards for 3? Okay, hopefully it was good. It was worth it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was probably worth it? Oh my goodness, the Meloetta just does not want to wake up. I think it's fine though. Alright, can we get Togekiss? Yep, we got the Togekiss, let's go. Alright, we are good. Because now we have the Comfy. And the Comfy is just gonna keep us safe. How much would that be? That would be 50. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna let the Meloetta go down. Yeah, because that way I can put the Comfy on the field. Once Comfy is on the field, we don't have to worry about sleep anymore. And Togekiss will completely obliterate them. Ooh, we'll play this. Psychics are switching for free. Now they can't do anything to us. All special conditions nullified. No more sleep. Try as much as you like, you can't put us to sleep. Ooh, a second Darkrai. Oh my goodness, they can't do anything! My Togekiss is so strong! Now to put energy on everything. Attack! Have you ever kissed the homie with your life on the line? Hey, Burb. Hi, Tatsy. How are you doing? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. I am kicking Butte with my Toga Kiss my Butte deck. Look at that Toga's Kiss, too strong. Too strong indeed. You can't stop Toga Kiss. Oh my goodness, my Toga Kiss deck is meta. Oh my goodness, I love that. I'm actually taking out the deck that I've been playing with this entire time. I've been playing Dragon Guard Jump. Ooh, the Dragon Guard Jump one. How did that one work again? Isn't that one the one with the rough skin? Let me see. Toga Kiss the homies. Good night. If you want to keep your Toga kneecaps. Cynthia, Sim. Yep. Yeah, that this is the only get Toga Kiss. Like just doubles the attack to 120 and then you use Cynthia for 170. Yeah, just a really good one. And then I have double and needy comfy in order to stop the what do you call it, the sleep shenanigans. Ability to reckless shear, discard for draw. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I played Togekiss, but rare candy in my deck is almost non-existent. Like I'm honestly just getting really lucky. Like it's just really lucky that I'm getting all this stuff. But yeah, I'm liking it. Like I like it. It's so fun. Like it's like it doesn't brick nearly as much as like it doesn't feel like it bricks that much. Because like with Meloetta, and then you can also use like the psychic tablet in order to add like layers of consistency to it. And then I have Giant Cape in order to like give more health to my Togekiss. Yep. Always good time with my Togekiss. Except like, I think it was like one time, but like with Meloetta, once Meloetta entered the game, like Togekiss became way more consistent. 100 base plus 50 from Cynthia, nice. Oh right, the Garchomp. Let me see. Let's see. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once per turn, you may draw a card. Interesting. Yeah, that is pretty good. But Togekiss, funnily enough, Togekiss is stronger than this. Where Cynthia can be used with Garchomp BX. Yeah, Garchomp BX is so good. I actually use it a lot more. Like, I use Garchomp BX with the Lucario because it's just so good. I also have the alt art for the Garchomp as well. This artwork actually looks so good, doesn't it? I absolutely love this artwork. I mean, look at it. It's Garchomp versus Arceus. Literally fighting with God. And like, look at him. He's just passing by. He's like, ooh, hey, no weakness. But like, Garchomp is so cool. Like this one's just so nice. No weakness, Garchomp. It has 140. This one has 170. I just really like the linear attack. The linear attack just allows you to snipe. Trust Garchomp wins. This one, yeah, Garchomp does win. Like, I used it for an entire event. Really, really good. But yeah, I just like the linear attack. The linear attack enables you to attack anything, any Pokemon on the field. And it does 50 damage. That means you can take out baby Pokemon, like, super easily. The way that sounded, it just sounded really funny. It's like, he could take out your opponent's babies. Like, no baby is safe for Garchomp. Like, if only Cynthia worked with it, it would be so good. This card, Rainbow Full Art, was the reason I brought the Cynthia Gold bundle just to flex. Honestly, I really wish I had the full art Cynthia. Like, that would have been so good. You know what? Hold up. I want... Which pack... Wait, hold up. Which pack did it come from? I actually don't remember. Give me a second. I was actually hoping to get, like, another compy. I only have one of it. There it is. Celestial Guardians. Soul Galio. Alright. Can I get another compy? I don't think I can. Oh, oops. Ah. Oh my goodness, I really hate how this is set up. Let's see. Celestial Guardians. I'm pretty sure it's this one, isn't it? Sasuga, Garchomp, or Residential Babu Hooter? Wait, what? Is it this one? Hold up, let's see. Compy, where you at? Ah, yep, it's this one. And no, I do not have enough in order to pull for it. I only have 25 points. Unfortunate. Alright, it's actually super late for me, so that'll be it for tonight. What's this? Oh, okay, that's fine. Boop. Dun 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 dun. Let me go ahead, put the tatters back where they belong. Boop. There you go. So yeah, boop boop. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I very much appreciate it. Had a lot more fun than I was expecting, especially like early in the stream where we were just yapping it out, just talking about like, apparently our family wants us to go to Universal Studios theme park. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate, Mizu. Very much appreciate it. Oh yeah, my family had plans for us to like at least wanted us to go to Universal Studios like amusement park, like wherever it's called. And they were like, "Oh, do you want to go with us?" And we were like, "No, that sounds terrible. That genuinely sounds so awful. I don't want to go to an amusement park. Amusement parks are so exhausting." I already used my hourglass on the previous pack release, so I'm gonna wish you an early good luck with the upcoming pack. I'm gonna kind of wait till next month in order to do the pack pulls. That way I have as much hourglasses as I can, because then we'll have like the hourglasses from the rink as well as our like new hourglasses for the month. So I kind of want to wait for that. And then we'll probably get some in-game purchase like stuff for like the next thing. Damn. Amusement park in this economy. That's exactly what I was saying. I remember my brother was like, that sounds so terrible. Like I'll be broke by the time I reach the door. Like in this economy, like going to an amusement park of any kind is just brutal. I remember one of my coworkers from back when I was doing like the pro sports, so whatchamacallit, motorcycle things. When I was doing that, I remember one of the coworkers going to Disneyland, and they actually spent I think it was like $200 on like a gold necklace for his girlfriend, and it was apparently like one of those rip-off gold necklaces. And it's like, you paid $200 for that? Like, that sounds so horrible. Why would you do that? It would be especially brutal for Ida because she ain't tall enough to get on most of the rides. I don't really want to get on the rides anyways. I was always terrified of roller coasters and stuff. And then my family was especially excited for Nintendo Land. And I'm like, okay, I could just play Nintendo games on my on the Switch or on Steam, so it's whatever. Honestly, same bestie. Oh my god. I don't like roller coasters in the slightest. Almost the rest of my family like roller coasters. You know that high dive thing where it lifts you up into the sky and then it drops you. I forget what it was called, but I was terrified of that. We actually did that back in Six Flags. We actually went to Six Flags a little while ago, and I actually took that, and that's basically where I got my fear of heights. I never want to get on those things. I never want to either. I was okay, but I remember enjoying those kind of rides back when I was a kid, because back in the parking lot there was the parking swap. You guys know that our family was we're vendors at a parking swap, right? In that same parking swap, there's actually a little amusement park area. It usually had around 4 to 5 rides, and one of them was the Viking ride where it goes back and forth. Then we had the high jump one. Then another one was it was a pirate thing, jungle jump sort of thing, where it's it was very linear and you had to go up. You just entered, go up, and you just had the time of your life just going through it. And then I think the last one was a teacup ride, I think. Oh wait, no, there was also the merry-go-round thing. But yeah, I used to ride the little up and down thing, but that one was very short, and they actually gave you they actually did it twice per ride, and yeah, it was really fun. And then I went to Six Flags, did the exact same ride, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. Oh my god. And then I looked down and I'm like, I think it was 4 to 5 times higher than the one I was used to. And when it finally fell down, it literally felt like my heart jumped out of my chest. And I'm when we finally came down, I'm crawling on the ground. I'm like, the sweet ground. Oh my goodness. I found out that I can get motion sickness on rides. Thank God I'm not those that goes pukey wookie the instant I get motion sickness. Oh my god. Well, I'm kind of the same, but I do get motion sickness from other stuff. However, the rides not so much. I think it really depends on which ride. Although it has been a long time since I've actually been on a ride, so I don't actually have a current what do you call it? A current comparison at the moment. But yeah, I do get motion sickness sometimes. Funnily enough, my whole family deals with motion sickness, and the funny thing is that it's whatever I drive, I don't feel the motion sickness, but whenever I'm a passenger, then the motion sickness gets really bad. And the same happens to my brother as well. We're usually, whenever we're riding with my mom or somebody else, me and my brother, we almost instantly fall asleep. And it's kind of a defense mechanism, I guess, for our body to just fall asleep whenever we're dealing with motion sickness. I remember my family had a corgi that had bad motion sickness? Really? Did it puke? Like, our dog doesn't really have that kind of like problem. It's our dog is fine. I don't think she's ever had a problem with like being in the car. I'm not excited for like any sort of rides. I don't want to go on any rides. I also don't ever want to like I don't really enjoy like hiking or anything like that. I really don't like it. Like the very thought of going to an amusement park, like this is what I imagine like being at the amusement park is that every single time my brother-in-law like wants to get on a ride or something, he'll stick his kids onto me while everybody else just goes rides, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just here. Like, have fun, everyone. I think that's really like one of the reasons why they want me to go. They're like, we need a babysitter. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just the convenient babysitter. And I'm like, well, it's too bad. I need to be at work, okay? Like I don't think I'll be able to have like any sort of day off anytime soon. And I think the same kind of goes for my brother, but like for him, he has to be here to like take care of the animals, which I kind of do that too. Like everybody keeps forgetting that we have pets. And nobody around to like take care of them. And you know what's really the thing that they keep forgetting is that usually whenever they go to like on like vacations or anything, guess who takes care of their pets? Us. It's always us. Every single time. It's like, why do you keep inviting us, knowing that we literally have nobody to take care of our pets? Like nobody else takes care of our pets except us. So yeah, it's like, why do you even ask? Anywho, I'm not excited. I didn't want to go to it in the first place. I would much rather just be here, hang out with you guys. Yes, it's always fun. Y'all are great. Always fun chatting, hanging out, and just being really silly with you guys. But yeah, let's find someone to raid. Who is there to raid? Let's see. Now she's lying. What do you mean lying? All I'm saying, this should be a side hustle, taking care of pets and humanoid pets. Like this is a side hustle, I suppose, but I enjoy it. Like more or less, this is kind of a side hustle for us, but we enjoy doing it. Wow, there's really not many people playing Pokemon today, is there? Let's just raid into someone we know then. There. Pokemon TCG having a player base, nice joke. Oh my god. You know, usually whenever I'm like playing Pokemon Pocket, there's usually somebody like playing as well. So that's why I'm a little surprised why that nobody's like online with it. let's go here. Wait, did it just end stream? Okay, never mind. It just ended stream. Then let's find somebody else. Oh my goodness, nobody's offline right now. Like as soon as I pick someone, they're like ending stream. All right, let's raid into this person. Annie. Oh, thank you so much for the stretch break. Very much appreciate it. Alright. Alright. I hope you guys like horror games. I am not a fan of horror games. Alright. Here we go. Here's a raid message. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Today was a lot of fun. We had a very good yapping time as well, and we also got some pretty good gameplay as well. I'll see if I can fit in a stream tomorrow. If anything, we'll probably do like a rating stream. Lips, do you want to do a rating stream with me tomorrow? The player base is out there, just being a sussy baka, being an imposter with the others. Bye bye, take care everyone. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much, Subaru. But yeah. Well, I'll probably do a reading stream tomorrow if I have the time. And then I'll be back on Saturday doing the Phoenix Fight. See ya. Have a great night. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Bye.
I want sweet and blue.